Good morning. How is everybody doing today?
Good.
Dangerously close to no show today.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
I just don't feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The green tea didn't do it?
I think the green tea did do it. I think the green tea loosened up stuff from the Stone Ages.
Oh.
And I don't know. Let me tell you, I went to the all-staff meeting yesterday.
Yeah.
And I did something to that staff that they will never forgive me for.
Uh-oh.
I destroyed that bathroom.
Yeah?
Oh my God. I mean, it is the stuff that they will speak about long after I'm gone. I wasn't feeling good, and I went in there, and it was I had a moment, and it just wouldn't stop.
Well, green tea has antioxidants. Do you think it was all the oxidants coming out of you?
It got all the oxidants out.
Did you almost have an oxidant?
I did not. I was in full control.
Yeah.
But I was antioxidated yesterday, and it felt nice. But then it just rambled on for the rest of the day. I held out all day, no coffee, until about 6 o'clock last night.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to say, I see you're back on the horse there.
No, that's tea.
Oh, that's a tea?
Yeah.
I saw foam on top. I thought it was.
No, it's tea. I went to dinner last night with my family, and after dinner they were all like, "We want ice cream. We want ice cream." And I went, So I of course I wanted ice cream, but I couldn't eat ice cream, so I went to Starbucks and just got a coffee because that's
your little treat.
It's my little treat. Yeah. So I had one coffee as opposed to the and I got a smaller size.
Well, and here's the thing: is if you any change for the positive is good for you. So even if you did like one coffee to every 3 teas,
right? I'm weaning off.
Helping, yeah. If you ate super clean all week and then had one cheat meal, all right, that's one cheat meal, and you're going back and stuff. That's your little reward.
It's so funny, Galvin, is that we talked about this last week about how I would keep fluctuating between the same 4 pounds,
right?
And you were like, "Yeah, have a cheat meal or have a." So I had a cheat weekend.
Yeah,
it was my birthday,
right?
And I will tell you, I didn't go overboard. Like I didn't eat desserts or anything like that. But I did. I had a piece of chocolate at the Pont. They brought out a little thing of chocolates. But I didn't eat. I didn't order like a big cherries Foster, bananas Foster, or something like that. Cherries Jubilee. And I did not gain any weight over the weekend. And now I'm down 2 pounds.
Yeah.
So it actually worked.
Yeah.
It actually worked.
I'm a scientist, basically.
I know. So
I just ordered a lab coat on Amazon. I'll be wearing that from now on.
I'll tell you, who I feel like missed the boat is my wife, who has her master's degree, but could have easily been a doctor. And she's one of those people that enjoys. You would
telling
never know
people what to do.
No, but you would never know from talking to her because she's so like aloof and just fun, But then when it comes to reading and learning, she is like a giant sponge, and she just learns everything. And when I was having panic attacks pretty bad, she's like, I don't think they're panic attacks in the sense of like what a normal panic attack is.
Right.
I think it might be related to your blood sugar and And I went to the doctor that day, and the doctor was like, I don't know if they're panic attacks. What are you eating? Look at the doctor over here. Yeah,
I always think back to remember Newsroom with Jeff Daniels, where he was having trouble sleeping and doing all this stuff, and he went to the therapist, and his therapist had died, and his son took over the thing.
Yeah.
And he's talking and arguing back and forth, and why don't you just tell me what's going on, and talking. And then he's like, all right, well, you got me to talk. What is it? And he goes, oh, it's the bacon sandwiches you said in the beginning of the thing. He goes, bacon has nitrates, and that's what's keeping you.
Yeah.
He goes, I just wanted you to talk, and
that is one thing the Lord has blessed me with, the power of sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
So anyway, went to the all-staff meeting, got to see some people yesterday. Very quiet Fisher.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, I sat in the front row too. I was like, oh, that's.
I wonder if somebody told him, or maybe you heard us talking about him. Did Scotty sing you happy birthday?
Yeah,
rap
not necessarily. Yeah, actually he did. Yeah. That's right. They did went through the 3 months.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Do you have my Employee of the Month award?
They did not bring that up.
Oh.
No.
Did somebody else get it? Or?
Chase won.
Yeah. Okay. Did he now Chase does the digital stuff?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Did he win for having the thing where you can win tickets to the tailgate with Mike Olivero, but it didn't tell you where?
No, I didn't see that.
I said that to Olivero the other day. I was gonna repost it. Go see Mike.
I think I did repost it
in the radio show and stuff, and it doesn't say where. Yeah,
interesting.
I was like, "Am I missing it?" Because sometimes you look at something,
you don't see it,
and then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's right there," and you're like, "Oh okay." Yeah, but he was like, "Nope, I'll let digital know."
Yeah, that guy won MVP. Who else, Joe?
Let's see.
There was 3 of them.
Yeah. Somebody for the was that the Beach Bash? Was that for the Beach Bash?
No, that was the kid who does digital.
Yeah.
I don't, his name also Chase, I believe. 2 Chases.
All right.
And then there was another one. I don't remember the other one. But yeah, they did that. It really wasn't a bad meeting. It was relatively quick.
I actually enjoyed it.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
It's nice to see people every once in a while. So,
Jason's great.
Jason is great. Jason is our big boss, and he has a way of doing these meetings to where they're not like, you ever go to like when I used to work for a company, I used to do customer service, and they said that Stanley Steamer, the carpet cleaner people, they used to have their salespeople that would go door to door and make phone calls. They would all gather every morning and they would go over some stuff, and then they would make them sing the Stanley Steamer song to like get them in the mood to go sell.
Yeah.
Stanley Steamer, the carpet cleaner, we're gonna be number 1, that kind of stuff. And that rah-rah stuff never works on me. I find it repulsive, and I don't believe that the people who are doing it are necessarily believing even what they're saying. Jason is not that kind of rah-rah. He is the kind of guy that gives you something to think about in his speech, and then makes it and puts it on you. Are you going to do it, or are you going to let somebody else do it? It's like one of those guys. Like, well, I'm not going to let somebody else do it. You know? So it was a good time.
If you think you will win, or you think you will fail, you are correct.
Yes. That was it, Joe.
Yep.
That's pretty good. I was trying to remember that yesterday. Tell my wife, and I could not for the life of me think of it. So anyway, that was yesterday's day, and then Carmen.
Yes.
I missed you at the meeting. I did not see you there.
Yeah, I told you I was not going to be there.
No, I know. I'm saying I missed you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ew. She said ew.
What's it like to work over there every day?
It's pretty bland.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people here. They only show up for those rah-rah events and stuff. And
really?
Because everyone can work from home.
Yeah.
So, they have a sales meeting every Monday. So Monday you'll see some people.
Right.
And that's really it. And then occasionally, but for the most side, it's still they're if they do come in, they're on the sales side. So I only run into people if I go to the bathroom or something.
Which we know the frequency in which you do.
Yeah. Well, not as much anymore because of my electrolytes.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It helps you absorb your
oxidants
and stuff. It helps you absorb your water and intake and stuff like that, so it doesn't just run through you.
Gotcha.
I got to tell you, I don't know if anything's ever worked better on me than them putting Propel in our little gift baskets over at the Beach Bash. Propel is the little, the liquid thing. It's the powder that you put in the drink and stuff. Yeah. I have been drinking Propel every day since the beach. Oh, I love it. The flavor, it's some sort of pink lemonade flavor or whatever, and it's delicious, and it has electrolytes and keeps you hydrated and does all that stuff. I've been drinking it every day. I love that stuff.
Oh, good.
All right.
Oh, man. We were down a man today.
Oh, is Gio not coming in today?
No, Gio's at...
Well, he said he was going, but then he said he was coming back. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, then I think reality set in. And he was like, I don't really have
especially, if he's going to stay over all weekend, too. So he would have to come and then drive all the way back again.
Insane.
The mere fact that he goes from here to another job blows my mind.
Yeah.
That's insane. I could not. I have to nap.
Yeah, I don't understand how he does it either, because he really doesn't have to.
Right.
But I think he's so into both jobs that it would not make sense for him to quit one. And I don't really understand. Also, I'd imagine the money's really good. You know what I mean? You're getting plus double salary. The benefits, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he sleeps at that other job.
He might. Probably.
He might, yeah. None of us really know what that other job is.
No. I do.
What?
Well, I don't know whether you.
But I mean, do you or do you have an idea? Of
No,
what
no, no.
it
I
is?
know what he does.
I think
He
I know.
does. He does AV stuff.
Right, but what is he doing? Is
Setting
he going
stuff
to
up.
classrooms
Mhm.
and yeah, okay, interesting. He doesn't set anything up here.
No, yeah,
No.
it would seem like he would know more.
But he is highly critical of when I do it.
Sure,
This is
yeah,
true, Joe.
yeah.
This is definitely
Oh, he's
true.
a professional.
No.
I don't know how far I'm going to make it into the Today Show. My stomach is killing
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I got up this morning and I went in the bathroom and I sat at the edge of the tub and I was like, maybe I just take one for the team today. Maybe I just call it. And then I'm like, no, just go do it. But now I feel awful. Oh, man.
Good luck.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just worse when it just starts the day off this way.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Carmen, I can tell you, you didn't do the $100 from the other bet. So we had the $100 that the John guy gave you.
Explain it from the beginning.
Yeah. So the guy sent me $100 and he said, "Hey, this is a wedding present for Carmen. I would like for you to gamble it."
Right.
And I said, "Well, I think that's Carmen's call whether I gamble it or not. You know, I don't want to gamble it and lose it. And then, you know, a month later, hey, I tried to give you $100 and Galvin lost it. You know?
Right.
So I asked Carmen, I said, "Hey," and she said, "Well, I missed out last time because we gave her birthday present, which was cash." And I said, "Or do you want me to, when we go on the cruise, to gamble with it and then you get the winnings?"
Right.
She said, "No, I crushed it on the cruise.
Yeah.
She could have won." So this time she said, "I missed out on the cruise money. Let's gamble it." And I said, "All right, let's do it." So I put $100. I did a 3-leg parlay. It was plus 500 and put $100 on it.
This is on last night's football game?
No. This was on
Oh, it's from
Monday
the first week. Yeah.
Monday night.
Yeah.
So did it, hit it, got her $600. And then
Great job.
You said,
Yeah.
"Don't be a pussy, gamble it all, put it on."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thursday
and I
night.
said no.
You said no.
I said no, but you could do like another 100.
Well, you didn't. You know, I sent you the money.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
So you
Did
have
I send
the
you the
money.
money?
Yeah.
Text you and told you that I sent you the money. It
No,
was in the
you
Venmo.
sent me the 600.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that. I forgot.
That's the money.
Yes, I know. I forgot that the other part of it was me sending back.
Oh, yeah.
100.
Oh,
yeah.
All
I
right.
forgot you needed that.
Yeah.
For the betting.
Because that's the old one where if it loses, well, I didn't want you to do it, whatever.
Yeah, nope, I got you. Yep, that's
So
my
the
bad.
600 is now 500?
No, the 600. She never sent
Oh,
me.
she never sent
I
you
never
the
sent it
money.
back because he sent it to me, and then
Right.
I was like, "Yeah, go ahead," not thinking that he
Had
had already
you-
sent me the money.
Gotcha.
Had you sent me another 100 or whatever, or if you was sent me the whole 600. Last night I did a 3-leg parlay for Thursday night football. Bang, bang, bang. We hit them all.
Oh,
yeah, back to back,
Carmen.
baby.
Missed out.
Back to back.
Yeah, and now the thing is, obviously, my instinct is like give you $100 to bet, but because I missed out this one, I feel like I'm just setting myself up for failure.
That's called gambling, Carmen.
I know.
That's what it's called. I will tell you that there is UFC on Saturday. I'm
Galvin's pretty good.
pretty goddamn good at UFC.
Galvin, I'm sending you 100 right now.
I'm sending you 100 too.
I might send you 1,000.
Listen. You know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a parlay that I put together. A lot of times I'll find a fighter that's plus money that they're, kind of playing off. He's not going to do well, and then I go, "Oh, he's going to do well. Trust me."
Okay.
So we'll see. Let
What?
me know. Let me know if you want me to, and also you have to send me money.
Yes, I got you. Listen, because I have money. This is the only thing I don't like about Venmo. I have money in my Venmo.
Yeah.
It won't let me use that money to send to you. It wants me to deposit my own money from my bank
Right.
account. And
Is there a way? I have a question for you. Is there a way with Venmo where you can send part of the money?
Yes.
Is there?
Yes, because
'cause every time
anytime I send Joey money, it says that it takes it from the Venmo first.
But if it's over that, like if I let's just say I have $800 and I want to Venmo you $100. Well, no, just 100. Can I just send you 100 out of that 800 and then have 700?
Yes.
Because every time I try to deposit, and say if I have 800 and I want to deposit 400 and leave 400 in there, I go and I hit transfer to bank, whatever, and it goes bam, and it puts all my
Takes
money.
all of it. I got you.
Yeah, so I don't know
I
whether
think
the
you just leave
transfer.
it. I think you just leave it where it is.
Right, but I don't know whether the transfer thing is different than me paying you, you know,
Gotcha.
or
And
what.
I'm telling you right now, it's not letting me use the money I have in my account. It's asking me to put money in.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
Nothing makes me happier than when I open up one of those apps, Apple Pay, and it says you have $190 in Apple money, and I'm like, well, I didn't know that.
Right, yeah, that's
No.
great whenever you find it. I do that a lot with PayPal. I'll be like, ooh,
Yeah.
a little something in there. It's like finding $20 in your jeans
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah. That's exactly what it is.
It's the future of that.
All right, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. It is Friday. The weekend is finally here. We got an opportunity to win $1,000 coming up at 8 o'clock with the Bone Bonus keyword. Do we have any plans this weekend? Anybody doing anything?
This weekend,
I know. I saw online your Pete's out of town.
yeah, they're on a
Yeah.
cruise, although they'll be back. His birthday is this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if they're going to be back in time for that or whatever. Yeah, I guess he's killing it on the cruise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, played craps for the first time, was up $100, put $5 on the slot machine, won 200.
Hey.
That's that, and I go, whoa, Pete on the water is lucky.
Uh-huh. I was thinking about going to the Hard Rock tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like I have a plan of attack.
All right.
Like I'm into. I don't know. I have to see.
Oh Jesus.
What?
Mo just sent me something very racist.
Oh,
He called me his N-word.
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
He does that a lot. He throws that word around willy nilly. Mo using the N-word is as shocking as another white guy using the N-word
Mhm.
to me. It doesn't seem like he should be able to get away with it.
So I guess initially he did not do my bet correctly.
Which is definitely a problem. I fall into that too. I look at your screenshot because a lot of times you'll do receiving and rushing yards or whatever, and
Yeah.
I only see the receiving, and I'm too anxious.
Yeah, it's definitely on you because I literally say it, I transcribe it,
Right.
I write it underneath, and I show the bet slip.
Right. The bet slip is what I usually copy off of,
Yeah.
and that is mine. I'm so anxious to get it in, I don't read it thoroughly, and I screw it up.
Because last night I had Kyler Murray with over 25 plus rushing yards because they had him at, I think, 28 or something like that. But I said, listen, 25, be safe. He's had over 32 all 3 games this season.
Right.
But I said, let's play that one safe. Then I had Ryland, the kicker for the Cardinals, with over 1.5 field goals made. And then I actually alt up Sam Darnold's passing yards. They had him around 218 or something. I took him at 225 or over. And Mo, I think, messed up the Kyler Murray thing, whatever. But he won on both because Kyler Murray wound up having enough.
Oh.
So he did it twice, whatever. Yeah, but that's what made it plus 500.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
not
pretty
too
good.
bad, not too bad. I actually did a
It's
couple.
me. You realize it's me.
So you didn't bet last night?
No, I didn't bet. I
Yeah.
just wasn't feeling
A
it, so
lot
I
of
didn't even
people.
look.
A lot of people point that out that you and Gio is Mike or Gio betting.
Yeah, I will do you a favor and not bet, or I won't tell anybody.
Although I will tell you, a lot of people tell me that. A lot of people think that they're the jinx. That for certain. Listen, you're not going to win them all. You know, it happens where you lose, and you may think it's you, and
Yeah,
you may be right. How about that, Joe? If you think you're making me lose,
you
or
might
you
be
think
right.
you're right.
Jason Meter's right
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so I'm thinking about heading on out there tonight if I'm feeling.
What is
Pretty
your
good.
What is your system? What's your thing you're thinking about doing? You said you have a
My system is I'm just going to take a lot of money with me.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sick of going there with $600 and being like, well, when it's gone, it's gone. I'm not. I'm just taking a lot of money.
You know
I'm
what's
just
so funny is I've thought about that because listen, here is the thing: is the house wins, and the house wins because you're playing and you're playing for a long time and you're doing that. But also, if you play for a short time, so if you have, let's just say you're spending $5,000,
right.
and you're gambling and you're playing a couple $100 a hand on blackjack over the course of time, are you going to lose more or are you going to win more? Should you go in, play one hand for $5,000 and get
Yeah.
out? You know what I mean?
I
like
usually-
you can lose, you can win or lose either way, but I wonder what the odds are better.
I usually sit down with a couple $100,
Yeah.
right? And I'll buy in $300-400 just to warm it up and start going. And hopefully I don't need to go to the well too soon. I saw a guy come in. He came in next to me, and it was just me and him. and he bought in with $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, all right, so he's gonna bet like $100 a hand, $200 a hand. And I watched him, and he was just betting 50, betting 100, betting. He didn't really like have a system. It was if he won, he bet more. If he lost, and I watched him, and quickly he got to around $2,800. Then he just was like, all right, I'm done, and then went and took off. I was like, oh, I guess that's the way to do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the big thing is you want to have enough money to whenever you have action, if you can double down or if you can split or do anything, and you want to do those big hands, that's where you're going to rake it in. That's where you're making your money. You want to kind of go along, get action, be able to split eights, be able to split aces, do something, bam, 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 and have, a couple hundred on each hand, and then you go, ooh, scoop, and take that.
But what is I don't understand how Michael Jordan loved gambling so much because none of it affects his bottom line.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if anything, it affected him negatively because he'd lose $1 million in a night and just be like, I lost $1 million.
Right.
And it sucks to lose $1 million, but also it didn't really affect him. So if I go in there and I lay down $2,000 and I win $800 and I win it pretty quick, I'm not excited. I didn't get to play very long.
You
it's
should
only
be.
I know, but it's kind of like when I play Lotto or whatever, the Powerball. If I didn't win the jackpot, I mean, granted, I win $1 million, I win a couple $100,000, I'm thrilled to death. But I'm not trying to win that. I'm trying to win the big one.
Yeah, I guess everybody's different because, like I said before, my wife likes to play. She just likes to play.
Yeah.
And if she loses, she's like, oh, that stinks.
What does she play? Does she play?
She plays blackjack.
Blackjack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, it's my money she's losing.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I never really see it come back to me either. If she loses, it's my money.
Yeah.
If she wins, it's her money.
Yeah.
But I like to go and play and just win and get out. And even if on Hard Rock Bet, if I have like a bonus bet for $5, even if I have a bonus bet for $5 and I put together some crazy 8-leg parlay, if I hit it, I'm still excited just because I'm like, I'm pretty good. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Carmen, real quick, sidetrack. Can I tell you that Joe has on his computer screen, it's just scrolling through different things, like different stories, stuff we talked about and everything. And I was like, oh, Carmen looks good. It was Sydney Sweeney. How you like that? How you like that, Carmen? Yeah.
I'll take it. Listen, blonde and boobies.
Yeah.
We got them both.
I know I've talked about this before.
No.
You don't know who she is.
I do. But I could picture her in my head.
Yes.
What does she do?
She's an actress.
I know, but like what would I know
She
her?
was in that Euphoria.
Okay.
She is now going to be playing Christy Martin in the boxing biopic.
So she's really done nothing yet except for.
No, she's been in a few different things.
Movies and stuff.
She has. Okay.
Yeah, some rom-coms that you wouldn't have seen.
Yeah, because it seems like she's super famous for somebody that I feel like I would be like, oh, I know her from that movie.
Yeah, I think Euphoria was her big breakout role.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now she's doing, like Carmen said, a lot of rom-coms, a lot of different movies. She seems to be basically in everything. And she's doing the advertising. She did the jeans thing. And
Her and then she made headlines for the rom-com Anyone But You with Glenn Powell.
yeah.
Because they got like
that I know. Okay.
Yeah, they got like really chummy, and they were both like
Were
she
they?
was
Won't
in she was engaged at the time, but they were like spending a lot. So that was like a big thing in the news for a while. Is there a relationship? Did they break up? We don't see a ring. So you saw her a lot during that time.
She's a PR machine, man, because she's everywhere. And I was the other day. I was like, I know I don't really know who she is, but I recognize her. But I don't even know what it would be from. Like I had no idea. But,
just people talking about her.
I through my agent every once in a while they will give me an audition for a TV show or a movie or something, a small role. It's usually playing a radio person or something like that.
Right.
And there's only one that I really, really wanted that I didn't get. But I did one for Euphoria, which I've never watched, and it was playing a podcast host. And I actually thought that one went particularly well. And it also, ChatGPT had to save us because they gave me instructions on what to do, and their instructions were create a podcast. So now I'm writing the lines for this thing.
Yeah,
and it was a podcast about gender dysmorphia or something like that. So I had to have. So I did. Geo actually did it. I put it in ChatGPT. ChatGPT gave me kind of like a script to go off of. And I did it, and I was like, wow, that was pretty impressive. It actually came out really good. And then I never heard anything, and I thought, well, I don't care because I do maybe 2 of those a year,
Right.
and I don't expect to get them when I do them. I was thinking the other day, can you imagine if I was an actor or anybody that's an actor that does all those auditions and never gets callbacks?
yeah.
Oh my God, what a frustrating life that must be.
Well,
And
like,
they
for
probably
me,
do
it's-
them like weekly.
Yeah, daily.
Like,
Daily. They're out there every day humping the
That's
streets.
their job.
With me, I was like, if I got it, it'd be like hitting the lotto. And if
Yeah.
not, it'd be no big deal. Just like
Yeah.
you betting $5.
Yeah, and it's you see a lot of those actors where they say they show up and it's like 30 other guys that look just like them. And
Yeah.
they're like, all right, well, and they know like, well, this guy's more famous than me, better than me, whatever. Like he's getting it.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian Scalero put up a thing the other day. It was really frustrating. He said that he did a scene where he was talking to somebody on a telephone or a walkie-talkie,
Mm-hmm.
but you can only see his end of it. And at the end, he was supposed to just sign off, but instead he ad-libbed the joke. And he said the director loved it. And he said, which is ballsy because, the directors usually don't want you going off on your own. He ad-libbed the joke. The director loved it. And then when it came out, because Brian's a bigger guy and the other guy was like a better looking guy, they put the camera on him
Oh.
and let the joke come through the walkie-talkie instead of Brian showing it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even get credit for my own joke.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that stinks. That stinks. But that must be pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
Brian-
Yeah, that Euphoria, my wife watched it. A lot of people really liked it and stuff. But I remember like coming in and it's high school stuff, and one of the girls' dad or boy, maybe whatever, one of the students' dad was banging a girl from high school that was trans. And I go, so the dad of that guy is banging a trans high school girl?
Right.
And she goes, yeah. I go, that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, this is also not a show that a father of a daughter about to go to high school should be watching. I don't need to know any of this stuff. It's bad enough listening to them talk in the car and try to decode what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Right now, it's which boys are cute.
Right. A lot of
Yeah.
6'7".
Yeah, a lot of 6'7". Not really 100% sure what any of that means. Skibbity ribbity,
Yep.
6'7".
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I do have some new words that are going to the dictionary and
Okay.
news, so
Good.
we'll see if we know any of these, and it may help you decode.
Oh, man. All right, let's take a break, get this show going. It is Friday morning. Everybody wake up. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. We got Sporkle when we come back. Carmen will tell you what we have to give away. We'll blow out tickets for the week, including tickets for the tailgate on Sunday. Bud Light presents the Mike Calta Show tailgate happening Sunday. Ohio and Himes right behind the stadium. We'll be out there with the brisket shop and Wild Fork, and of course, drinking down the Bud Lights and hanging out as the Buccaneers welcome the Eagles into town. And all you douchey Eagle fans will be out in full effect on Sunday for sure.
Both undefeated.
They have a hard time winning when it's hot.
So you know what the rumor is that they brought that kid back for the practice squad, but may have him in for the
tush
Eagles
push?
for the tush push. You put him and Vita Vea next to each other, all of a sudden you have a mountain in the middle.
That's true.
So we'll see if that happens or not.
Imagine that kid stops at tush push, but just stops it so strong and becomes like a big fat hero.
Yeah,
That'd be
or
great.
you do the old refrigerator Perry and give him the ball at the goal line. Let him
run it in. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We got Sporkle when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being out there this Sunday starting at 10 a.m. We'll be out there in Ohio and Himes on the corner. The only way to get in is to win your way in, and you could do it all the way up until I would imagine the end of the day today, tomorrow, because I know Mike Olivero is going to be out somewhere tomorrow giving away tickets every 15 minutes. Do you know where he's going to be?
I don't know where he's
going to be either.
Yeah.
But you can get all the information at theboneonline.com. And hopefully we'll see you out there on Sunday. Let's do this right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. I got to tell you, they're showing footage of Florida deputies wrangling a gator in somebody's yard.
Yeah.
I would be like, sorry, that's not. Look at it. The guy's on top of it.
Right. Yeah. If you're a police officer, I don't think that. We're sure. Yeah, I guess that is a police officer. Yeah,
yeah,
you would think
that's
that would be animal control, or they'd have a special unit just for wrangling gators.
Although in Florida, they seem to be, all
Right.
ready to do that. This guy's ready to duct tape the mouth and the whole deal.
Like, is that part of their training as a police officer?
I don't know. I don't think
Because-
so. I think that's when I file a grievance and go, I didn't sign up for this.
I'd almost have to think it'd have to be because, like, or there'd be more animal controls than police officer.
Yeah, but there are. I mean,
people.
there is a whole animal control department, so I would imagine that they are the ones that are.
But there's more police officers, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying because of how many gators there are and how many times this happens.
Yeah.
That gator's breaking the law, Michael.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's it.
Trespassing.
Also, you have the redneck guys named Gator, which is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a lot. All right, let's give some stuff away right now. A little bit of Sporkle action. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Galvin and I going head to head today.
Yes.
With Gio being out.
Right.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, today we're going to be playing TV show by running joke. Can you name the TV show when giving the long running joke?
Okay.
Okay? It's going to be tricky. All right, but I feel like you guys can do it.
All right.
All right, your first one. Frank wears trucker hats with bizarre slogans.
30 Rock.
Galvin. Her, question mark. That's it. Her, question mark.
Booze and Buddies.
Arrested Development.
I watch it and I don't really know that. All right.
No matter where Aang and his group travel, they always manage to run into and destroy the cabbages of one unlucky cabbage merchant.
This is Kung Fu Panda.
Peter Cottontail.
Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Or that, yeah.
That one. Whenever someone needs an excuse, he claims he has a spastic colon. Whenever
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
needs an excuse, he claims he has a spastic colon.
It's sad that it sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is.
Workaholics. I don't know.
Chuck.
Oh.
Peter often fights a chicken and
Family Guy.
Galvin. Jazz is often thrown out of the house for comedic effect.
Jesus.
Jazz is often thrown out of the house for comedic effect.
Neighbors.
No clue.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Jazzy.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Yep. Wilson never shows his entire
Home
face.
Improvement.
Like Calta and Pap, we're halfway there.
Gio has 0 points. Michael has 1. And Galvin is your leader. He's winning with 2.
Oh.
Joe, you should text Gio and let him know he had 0 points.
All right, TV shows by running jokes. Your next one. Running gags on this show are Legend, Wait for It, Dairy.
How I Met Your Mother.
Galvin. Gibby has a penchant for parading around shirtless.
Oh.
Don't think of it. Don't think of it. Something Rules of Miranda, whatever.
Yeah. No,
iCarly.
iCarly, that's
Same
right.
girl, yeah.
Yep. Your next one. All characters except one have a strange and unshakable love for a miniature horse. Little Sebastian.
Parks and Rec.
Galvin. Kenny dies.
South Park. I was waiting for that one.
Galvin. Whenever cartoon chaos ensues, Fred always yells off screen, "My leg!" Whenever cartoon chaos ensues, Fred always yells off screen, "My leg!"
Scooby-Doo.
I Love Lucy.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Who's Fred?
The pirate. Yeah. Dean almost never gets to eat his favorite dessert, pie.
Who's Dean?
I think that's what we have to figure out.
Yes. Dean almost never gets to eat his favorite dessert, pie. Supernatural.
Joe said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Joe knows.
I watched that show.
Your next one. Sawyer giving everyone
Lost.
yes. Mike Calta and Pap. We are on the last 3.
Gio still has 0. Michael with 2. And Galvin is your leader by 3. He's winning with 5.
Oh, no.
All right.
Okay. TV shows by running jokes. Last 3. Here we go. Frank whips out his real
Seinfeld.
gun
Oh, damn it.
in the strangest of situations.
Frank whips out his real gun.
In the strangest of situations.
Everybody loves Raymond.
It's always sunny.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
I went wrong, Frank.
No point. Last 2. The host has a strange and ongoing feud with Matt Damon.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Mike Calta. And your last one. There is a subtle reference to Superman in almost every
Seinfeld.
episode. Galvin.
Yeah.
In almost every episode?
Yeah, there's at least there's a magnet on the
Picture,
sticker. Yeah, I mean on the refrigerator or something. Yeah.
Right.
Your final score, Gio with 0, Michael with 3, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 6.
Kachaya! Woo! Trademark 2025.
Congratulations, Galvin. What
Thank
line are you
you.
playing for?
I'll go for line 1, please.
All right. Good morning. Who is this?
Hello?
Hello. What is your name?
Hi. This is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. You are the winner. I'll put you on hold. Carmen, yay! Carmen will grab you during the
Yeah,
break.
I'm so
All right.
excited.
All right.
What do you do for a living, lady?
I am a veterinary technician.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you stick your finger in a lot of dogs' BHs.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
Probably not your finger. I don't think that's probably not right.
It might.
You
Do
know.
they?
Depending.
No, it is the finger, but
Oh.
she wears gloves.
Well, I hope I never have to shake your hand, but you are the winner. I'll put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you'll have your choice of prizes. Appreciate you listening. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
We got some kisses at the end there.
Is that what that was?
I think.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Or she was tapping her finger on
Finger.
the phone.
I thought I was getting the dog finger.
Maybe.
No.
Oh, I love excitement. Early
Yeah.
morning excitement.
Very awake at this time.
Well, she's going to put her finger in dog's butts.
Yeah.
So you got to be. Joe,
Yes.
we got a problem.
What is it, Michael?
Omaha Steaks.
What?
They got a new commercial
Hmm?
where they keep showing hamburgers.
Oh.
Oh, they send patties too?
I guess
Yeah.
every time
That makes
Joe
sense.
gets up and he goes inside, he goes, I'm going inside. Anybody need anything? I go, give me a hamburger, will you?
I keep looking, Michael. I can't find any
I
hamburgers.
know.
Have you ever tried any of those frozen burgers that they have that they sell? They're already made into patties and they have seasoning and stuff.
I'm
Whatever.
sure I have had
They're
in the
all right.
past. Yeah.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
Do they do the crystal burgers?
They do the
They do.
Crystal
Right?
burgers. They do White Castle. I don't know if I've seen Crystal. They do White Castle where you microwave them,
Yeah.
and if you wrap them in like a damp paper towel and do it, it kind of steams them like
Yeah.
that they do, and they're not bad.
Yeah.
For microwave, and you can't get White Castle. I saw Burger Guy got White Castle the other day.
Yeah.
Gio was over in Orlando, so yeah, but they're not bad.
Yeah, Amanda came in and she's like, how did Gio get White Castle? She's in Orlando.
I'm sure whenever I'm out in Vegas, we'll hit it. They have over on
yeah.
Fremont Street. They have White Castle.
So weird that they don't have one here.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember, it used to be their big marketing thing was if you don't have a White Castle in your town, give us a call.
Yeah.
Like if they had enough people that would want it, they'd set it up and do it.
Yeah, it's interesting that Orlando is the spot because
And-
it's so transient.
Obviously doing well.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
there was still a line, I'm sure. All right, what do we have coming up in news, Calvin?
Coming up in news today, you're not paying enough. Mike did it, and in or out.
Oh, I don't like when I do it.
Well, you did it.
All right, Galvin Nation News. We'll take a quick break and we'll dive right into that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. I like Weird Al. Like I find his stuff to be very entertaining. I've interviewed him before. He's a super nice guy.
He is the guy.
He's
Like
the guy.
If there's a funny song or a parody song, you go, all right, Weird Al. You know.
But I don't think that I'd go see him live.
No, I think if I had the opportunity to meet him and see like 2 or 3 songs, I'd go, oh, cool.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know whether
2 hours of Weird Al.
Yeah, I will tell you how good he is.
Yeah, well, and people also are saying the show was phenomenal. There's nobody that they said it was funny. They liked it. So I'm not knocking Weird Al. It just doesn't seem like, for me, I don't know that I could make that decision.
I will tell you how good Weird Al is. is the other day my playlist was going and it was just going random songs and stuff, and it started playing Lola. And as the lyrics came, I started singing, "Met him in the swamp, bound by Dagobah," whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Yoda.
Yeah.
I thought it was totally going to be Yoda, but it
Yeah.
wound up being the actual original Lola, and I started laughing. I go, "Oh yeah, I guess this song too probably would make sense."
Came up with very creative lyrics. His songs are good. His musicianship is great.
Great, and then went from radio to MTV to be able to show and do the fat and do all the different
Yeah.
things and dress up and do the stuff.
And I guess he
mimic
does
the
all
videos.
that live.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
comes out in the fat
Fat
costume.
suit, yeah.
And all that, so, yeah, good for you, Weird Al. Weird Al gets a lot of chicks, I bet.
Probably sneaky, but he's probably a guy that does he? I don't know. Is he married?
I don't know either. I don't know. I mean, necessarily now, but I bet you, like, you know how, like, don't get mad at this, Galvin, but you know who Weird Al gets? Your wife.
No.
Yeah. I don't mean her. I don't mean her in particular. I mean her, like Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hot weird girls.
Okay.
Yeah, like your wife, like Galvin. It's no secret that Galvin's wife. I've said she's weird. I believe she's got doll parts hidden in closets and places.
You believe it? She does.
Yeah. So, so that's not an insult. What I'm saying is that, like your wife, not in particular, but I mean somebody like her,
Kind of alternative girls.
hot alternative girls.
Yeah.
Like I bet Weird Al gets those.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for.
I mean,
Weird
he
Al.
is a rock star.
Oh, he's a Grammy Award-winning
Yeah.
rock star.
I mean, he's big time. And even though you're like, oh, he's doing goofy songs, I'm sure there's plenty of women that are like, I banged Weird Al.
I banged Weird Al. What do you think is I don't know, man. Do you tell your kids one day, hey, before you were born, I banged Weird Al? Do you say that? Like,
I don't think so. I mean, are you telling your kids you banged anybody?
Maybe not your kids.
Yeah.
Maybe not the first choice. But I always figure like a mother-daughter, when they're adults, they have a conversation. They were like, or like a mother explaining to her daughter how to act or something like that. Says, when I was younger, I made some unfortunate decisions. Really, Mom? What'd you do?
I don't think.
Now.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's not a mother-daughter conversation.
Yeah.
By the way, Weird Al has been married for almost 25 years, and his wife looks exactly like what his wife should look like.
Mrs.
Oh
Weird Al.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, but what you expect? Like
Yeah, she's
Judy Tenuta.
she's attractive, but she's the proper age, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Her name is Weird Susan Yankovic. No.
Oh, good for you, Weird Al. Glad that it's still going strong after all these years. I did notice Medicine Man was at the show last night.
Oh, of course. Yeah, somebody sent me a picture. They said we showed up, and guess who was here? The man, the myth.
Of course.
And I just sent back a pukey face emoji.
This is my usual response as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, former FBI Director James Comey was indicted Thursday on charges of making a false statement and obstruction related to his testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee in 2020, just days after President Donald Trump issued a public demand for his Justice Department to act, quote, now to bring prosecution against Comey and other political foes. Comey has been summoned to appear for arraignment on October 9th, saying, quote, my heart is broken for the Department of Justice. I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I am innocent, so let's have a trial and keep the faith, Comey said. The former FBI director has been charged with making a false statement to Congress and obstruction of investigative proceedings before Congress related to his congressional testimony regarding FBI's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election.
Part of me is like, get past it already. Move on. Why are we going back and doing this? Now you're just going for revenge on everybody. But also part of me is like, all right, well, let's see. I'd like to get some little
do the
information
crime,
on
you got to
this
do
thing.
the time. So we'll see if he actually did it or what the deal is.
Yeah, but the scary part is if there was any crime or if this is just somebody so soaked with power and out seeking revenge You know, or does he deserve to get a little revenge because of what they put him through when he was running for the first time?
Right.
So,
well, yeah, that's the thing. If you break the law, there's consequences. So they'll find out whether he actually broke the law or not.
It was really weird. Last night there was James Comey put out a video statement. I don't know if you saw it.
That was from it.
That was okay.
Yeah.
So I watched the video statement, and he was like, "I'm not afraid of Donald Trump," and he's like, "And you shouldn't be afraid." And I started to think I really like James Comey, and then I went, "No, I don't. I like
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels.
Yeah.
Jeff Daniels, James Comey was a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if James Comey is or if he's a big fat liar, but I guess we'll find out.
President Donald Trump signed an executive order Thursday paving the way for a TikTok deal that could transfer majority ownership of the app to Americans. While it appears the terms of the agreement are set, it's likely to take more time for the sides to close the deal as they hammer out the finer legal and financial points. Under the new framework agreement outlined in the executive order, TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance, and its affiliates will own less than 20% of TikTok, while certain investors will retain 80% ownership.
Carmen, you use TikTok?
I try to, but I always forget about it. Like Instagram is my go-to.
Why? That's the thing. Is it just a younger generation that's so TikTok involved?
I think so.
Because I never use it. I forget that it exists because I'm watching reels on Instagram, so I don't need TikTok.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You know?
And that's the thing. If Instagram never came out with reels, we probably all would have transitioned to TikTok just because it's easier. But I mean, think about it. Like the younger generation, they don't have Facebook.
No.
Like you know what I mean? And if they do, they don't use it. But that we all have it besides Calvin because we were around. That's what came out for us. It was MySpace and then Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You got to go with what everybody else has because otherwise you feel like you're left behind.
Right.
Yeah, I never got TikTok and people will send me stuff and I'm like, I can't open this because it tries to make me open an app and I go, I don't want to download this. But also, isn't it interesting that nowadays somebody comes up with something original and something completely new and then other companies go, oh yeah, we'll do that too.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, you half the TikTok reels are just people copying other dances and things.
I was going to say, literally all my reels, you know what I mean? Like I just watch other people cooking or other, like what they're doing and I just mimic it and just put my little twist on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Unoriginal.
Yeah. But again, like there's so many people making content, it's so hard to make original stuff.
So
it really is.
My son talks to me about this every once in a while, and I don't really pay attention. And then I've been watching a lot of Shark Tank lately, and everybody in Shark Tank from the last 2 years or so is like, they're like, what are your sales? We made $700,000. $700,000? How did you TikTok shop? TikTok shop.
Yeah.
What is a TikTok shop?
So it's for basically businesses and companies.
Like, how do I open a TikTok shop?
So they've actually limited it recently because they don't want a lot of people doing it. They only want the people who are making a large amounts of money.
Okay.
So they did put a hold on people creating it. But before, anyone could create a shop and you could sell whatever you wanted. And it was basically like up to $2,000, and then you moved on to the next tier, and there was different tiers of, and then how much you could sell and stuff like that.
Okay,
And you had to sell like a certain amount to keep it open. And once you got to that tier, then you had the other tier, and then more marketing tools and stuff were open to you.
Gotcha. Okay.
And stuff. But basically, you could just buy stuff from Amazon. You know what I mean?
That's the big thing. Yeah.
If you bought books or loofahs or
journals,
nail polish, whatever, and then you could open up a TikTok shop and like run it through that.
Because the thing is if because I saw they said how to make money on Amazon, how to do this, whatever, and there was a guy who would the journals, you know, like write down
journal
and stuff and everything. He said it was $4 or whatever, and then he would sell it for $8.
Right.
So it's 100% markup, whatever. But if you get into the proper thing where you're pushing it up and you're the most trusted on Amazon or whatever, it's coming up as a thing, and you got to work to do that. But also, they're doing everything. They're doing the shipping.
So
You're not
just putting it up there.
You're not putting it in a box or a package or anything. You're just putting it up there. So when they click on it, you get money. You do nothing.
Oh, wow, that's pretty
The only
good.
thing you're doing is promoting it and advertising and doing that type of stuff. But also the other thing about Shark Tank is a lot of those people as well they'll be like, what is your advertising budget and stuff? 0. We do it all on social media.
Social media, yeah.
And if you're smart with it and you know what you're doing, like Carmen said before, if you find out the best times to post and do this, and put in these hashtags and all that type of stuff, and I'm sure there's plenty of more stuff to it. But if you can figure that stuff out, you can really become very popular.
Oh, listen, I just had a conference call with Meta, and they told me like how to grow my following and audience on Instagram.
What are you getting conference calls of Meta for?
Listen, it's so dumb because I haven't been able to monetize my Instagram for like the last 2 years.
Why?
So, something happened.
Violation?
Something happened with my payout account, and I didn't pay out $1.58. And then when I went to go change it, they flagged my account, and now they're making it impossible. And then there's no support. The only way you can get support is if you pay the $10 a month or whatever for the Meta subscription. So I did that, and we've been going back and forth. But a part of that is we will teach you how to grow your stuff. And so basically they called me and they looked and they pulled up my account and they looked at everything. They're like, all right, well, you have original content, this and that. And then they broke it down. Post 3 times a week, at least 2 reels. Carousels, you have to post at least one of those.
What is
I
a
don't even know what
carousel?
carousel is.
So a carousel is when you see a picture, then you swipe and there's like 5 pictures.
Oh, okay.
Or 2 or
okay.
That's a carousel.
All right.
So at least one of those a week on top of 2 reels.
Okay.
Use trending audios and then post based off of your audience because everyone's audience is different.
Carmen, I got to tell you, I'm in.
You just taught us a lot.
Well, no, but the Galvin Gambles thing, like my reels I put it in my story. I put it in a reel, and the reel does so much better.
Yeah.
Like the story will get a couple thousand, whatever, but then the reel gets like 7,000 to 10,000.
Right.
And all right, so I'm going to start using audio that they suggest that's like trending. And then I'll do like my win. I'll post the picture of the win, and you can scroll through. Oh, look, you got this one, this one, this one. Yeah. All right.
And then the other thing is, there's 100 different apps, but Instagram will also reward you and push your content if you use their Edits app to edit your audio because they came out with their own editing software app. So if you use that and you post from there, that will also push you in their algorithm.
Oh.
Push me.
So yes. And then there was like a couple other things, you know what I mean? But again, like I literally did the subscription just so I could be able to monetize my account again.
Right.
And it is, delete the app, re-download it, do this, do that. And they can't figure it out. And I'm like, bro, I just want to make my $10 a month. For you guys. Like, that's it. Like, at this point, like, whatever. But, like, at one point, like, I was making, like, $200 a month from my reels. And I almost have a reel, that's at 1 million views.
Oh.
So that could have, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Could have been the one.
It could, so it's just, like, stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know. So it's...
What is your reel that almost has 1 million views?
Me making laundry detergent.
Oh, that's wild.
Jesus Christ. Are your boobs hanging out?
They are.
Oh,
but
okay.
The thing that drove everyone crazy was I added Downy scent beads.
Yeah.
And everyone was, why are you going to make an organic detergent if you're just going to fill it with chemicals?
I hope that's a sign of he's in for life.
Listen.
He's gonna hear that.
That's not me.
It was kind of you. Like when one day that's going to be you.
That was literally all the Karens on my post. And all I did was interact with them like once or twice.
Yeah.
And it just kept pushing it. And then more people, like, they just started fighting in the comments about why it was better, why it was worse. I'm giving myself cancer. What's this and that? And they just started arguing with each other, which is what really pushed it.
Yeah, that gets fun.
Yeah, you want, and that's the other thing they said, like, for your captions on your carousel, ask questions.
Yeah.
Because the engagement of comments will help push your post. So,
I put up yesterday a reel of, I forgot what it was about. It was, it was Gio telling me I could live in the fat cave. It's Gio being mean to me, and then after that, there's a picture of all of our football picks for the week, which they did not include Medicine Man for some reason. But anyway, it's all up there and there. Can you go to one of our reels and start a fight with each other on there?
Yeah.
just go there and just start making fun of each other in the comment section of our reels. I'd like to just see if this works.
I have a reel with my dog Gypsy where I'm like, why don't you give me the side eye? And that's almost at 1 million.
Really?
Yeah, it's wild because it will just come around and then all of a sudden it'll be like, and I put that out. It was last year.
Yeah.
It was last year, I think, whatever. And then
Picks
like
up speed again.
2 weeks ago, there'll be 30 comments on it. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's so weird. It's, crazy. I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
What was the final score for Sporkle?
Yesterday?
No, today. Do you remember?
I do.
What was it?
It was 6-3.
Doubled your
Yes.
score.
Yeah, but you missed it. You didn't declare it.
No.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not
how it works.
That's the rule.
No, that is
That's
not the rule. That
you
is
forgot.
not the rule.
You forgot to declare it.
No.
That is not the rule.
Oh, I read that somewhere.
They did bring that up in the chat.
Yeah.
After,
Oh, well, thanks for telling me,
it was
Joe.
after the segment, though.
Yeah, well, I got it.
They didn't declare it.
I
They
got
didn't
one.
declare it in time.
Well, let me
Therefore,
go ahead.
null and void.
Let me go ahead and declare. Yeah.
Damn
Thank
it.
you very much.
I knew too. I was like,
I wasn't even thinking
I was
about it.
wondering if you would say it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like if tomorrow or Monday, if you would remember or if you would just move on.
No. Street Slayer. Got
All
it.
right.
The CEO
I have to tell you, I feel bad.
that you were withholding?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know why? What is
Integrity.
this game built on?
Integrity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I did
Yeah.
not have integrity, and I apologize.
Well,
You didn't feel that bad.
I do. It just hit me now. It
That's
just
what-
hit me now.
that's why your stomach hurts.
The
Oh.
guilt, the guilt of the lack of integrity.
Listen to this. The CEO of Live Nation thinks concert tickets are actually underpriced, especially when you compare them to tickets to sporting events, saying, quote, the concert is underpriced and has been for a long time. During a conference this weekend, Michael Rapino said there's a lot of runaway left when it comes to ticket prices, especially since tickets for sporting events are so much more. Music has been underappreciated. In sports, I joke it's like a badge of honor to spend $70,000 to sit courtside for the Knicks. They beat us up if we charge $800 for Beyonce. He adds, quote, when you read about ticket prices going up, the average concert price is still $72. Trying to go to a Lakers game for that, and there's 80 of them. The concert is underpriced and has been for a long time.
Listen, the idea that when I was in the 90s, used to be able to go to shows at the Sundome for $20 and see 3 bands at the Sundome, the biggest arena we had at the time, is great. And now fast forward to 30 years later, and we're talking about $800.
Right. You can still get tickets, like you said, $72, but you're in the 300s at level.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And now you're in places that are so big, it's so far away. Like if you paid $70 to be in the Sundome and you're in the second level,
Yeah,
you're like,
that's
all
not
right,
bad.
you're still
Yeah.
right there, basically. But yeah, now you're in places that are so big that you're like, well, that's not even worth it.
No.
And if you're trying to sit anywhere in the first 20 rows, you're paying for a lot of the concerts at least $300, $500 more.
More.
Depending on the act, if it's a Beyonce or somebody like that, it's going to be a lot more.
Most of the reason why I got into radio was because I was so into the music at the time.
Sure.
And this is definitely, I chose the right path, because the fact that we're able to get so many concert tickets for free over the years. So that's why I've been to so many concerts and seen so many things. But I wouldn't do that now. I could even afford to do that now, and I wouldn't do that now. It just doesn't make sense to me.
There's few and far between. Obviously we have Mike Olivero's fantastic and gets us a lot of stuff,
He's
whatever.
all right.
But like there's certain things that I'm like, I have to see this. I'm going to make sure I'm going to buy tickets.
Yeah.
Van Halen was one. When David Lee Roth got back with Van Halen, we're like, we're buying tickets. We have to do it,
Yeah.
Remember whenever we were hoping to get tickets for UFC when we went out to Vegas, I said, I want to make sure. So I bought tickets.
Sure.
And then we did get tickets, and I wound up selling those tickets. But, there's certain things you're like, hey, I have to bite the bullet and buy tickets.
Yeah, if you really want to go, like I never mess around with Pearl Jam when they're coming. I just get it. I'm in through my fan club. I buy the tickets.
And we've talked about it before. If you have a family of 5 or something or 6 and you're going to a sporting event, you're spending thousands of dollars between parking, tickets, concession, like everything. It's thousands of dollars.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy.
Amazon has agreed to pay $2.5 billion to settle FTC allegations that it duped users into paying for Prime memberships. Amazon will pay $1 billion civil penalty to the FTC and will refund $1.5 billion to an estimated 35 million customers.
How did they do that?
What do you mean? How did they
How
do
did
that?
they fool them into trick them into buying the Prime?
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
The FTC has accused Amazon of using deceptive sign-up and cancellation practices for its Prime program. The lawsuit claims that Amazon deceived tens of millions of customers into signing up for its Prime subscription program and sabotaged their attempts to cancel it.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you try and cancel it, you can't find the thing, and then even if you get through, they're like, well, you can't do that because you did this and you signed up, and blah, blah, blah.
Listen to me. When you have Amazon Prime, you can get on Amazon, order almost anything in the world, and it comes to your house within 2 days.
Yeah.
It's the best money you'll ever spend in your life.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I have multiple Prime accounts for some reason.
I have had it for years, and I do not plan on canceling it. I love it so much. It's fantastic. But, I get it where some people are like, I'm confused. And,
I find it to be the best customer service. They are making so much money that you're like, hey, I got this thing, and I don't think it's the right one. They're like, okay, just keep it. And you're like, well, I could send it back, and they're like, it's not worth it. Just keep it. We'll just send you another one.
I told you one of the greatest things in the world. I bought a big giant generator for my house, and I bought it off Amazon, and they delivered it, and it was in the package, and I opened it up, and it has the roll bar things on the outside of it just to protect the actual generator, and it had some scratches and dents on it, and I was like, I bought this new. That shouldn't be like that. It doesn't make any sense. So I called them and actually talked to Amazon. And I said, hey, was this refurbished or something? They're like, no, it's new. And I go, well, I have this. And I sent them pictures and stuff. And they go, all right, give me a second. And he goes, what I can do is if you ship it back, we can return it. I go, it's so heavy.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want to
a
ship
big
this thing
generator.
back. And he goes, all right, well, then we can, let's see. We can knock $300. I think it was $300 off, and I go, "Yeah, that one. I'll do that one because it didn't affect it at all. It just,
just
some
unsightly, yeah.
But I will say, because we talked about this the other day with gym memberships, these companies are making so much money.
Yeah.
And I understand the process and why they do this, but it should be illegal to hide the cancellation so far deep down inside the apps and in their systems that it makes it impossible or gives people anxiety to cancel.
I always tell you that the best thing to do is just go to your credit card and just tell them.
Yeah.
Like, especially American Express, you can just call and say, I don't want this. I can't. And they'll just shut it down.
Yeah, but some credit cards or companies they'll do it, but then they send you a new one because you have to report it as fraud. So then you have to set your credit card back up with everything else. I'm just saying.
No. I don't mean the card, Carmen. Like I have, what was impossible to cancel was SoundCloud. I paid for a SoundCloud because back in the day it was the only way you could put audio out, and I kept getting a bill every year, like an annual subscription to SoundCloud. I'm like, I don't even know I don't even know what the sign in is. I don't know any of that stuff. And I reached out to SoundCloud and couldn't figure it out. And I just called American Express, and they were like, "Yep, no problem, we'll take it off." And they just shut it down.
See, I had a similar situation, but with LinkedIn. Because when I started doing...
Oh, someone's looking for a job.
Yeah, when I started doing my insurance work last year, I had to put it out there on LinkedIn, and it was free, right? I picked the limited membership. All of a sudden, I started getting charged $100 a month out of nowhere, and I was like, I don't want this. Tried to cancel it. Couldn't figure it out. Told my bank, they're like, well, you signed up for it, so we'll cancel it, but it's not fraud, so you're going to have to get a new card. And it was just a mess. You know what I feel like companies, because they're making money off of you, they should not make it hard to cancel.
Yeah.
It should be very easy.
LinkedIn is one of those things I don't quite understand. It's Facebook for
Work.
people looking for jobs, like for work. And it's $100 a month that they want you to pay at the time when you have no job.
But it's also networking, though.
I know. It doesn't apply to what I do, so I don't really need it. But I'm on the free version of it, But every once in a while,
I was. You better check.
No, I've never given them a credit card or anything. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just on there just to hold the spot.
The big thing about a lot of those companies and a lot of businesses, Carmen, is that's what they're hoping is you'll just forget and pay $20 a month or whatever.
Who would do that?
No, and that's what I'm saying. I understand that, but the fact
Right.
that they're
Oh, yeah,
making
totally should
so
be
much
legal.
money, it should literally be when you sign in. Are you sure you want to continue this subscription?
Well, you
know,
know who does it great is Apple, and Apple. You could just go to manage subscriptions and
Right.
shut your subscriptions down. There's things on there you forget that you got, and you could just shut them right down.
Yeah, it's funny because I'll go to click on something, one of the streaming services, and I'm like, I have this, right? And then I'll do something, and I'm like, wait, are they going to charge me? Am I paying for this? Or did I just sign up for it? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we talked about this a little bit yesterday. Mike's on the green tea now, and Starbucks is struggling a bit. They will close hundreds.
Shut them down. They shut them down.
They will close hundreds of stores this month, or about 1% of its locations. The company had 18,734 North American locations at the end of June, but they'll end September with 18,300. So they're losing about 434, which is 1% of their locate. That's hilarious.
So, Carmen, have you ever heard of Dutch Brothers?
No.
Me either. And across the street from Starbucks, a new slew of restaurants had opened up, including Dutch Brothers Coffee,
Okay.
Bojangles Chicken,
Okay.
and a couple other places. Just this whole strip of food places
Where's
popped
this
up.
at?
It's on State Road 54 in Lutz, but it's I never have heard of it. I had to Google Dutch Brothers to find out what it is. It's a little blue building. And I
Okay.
thought it took some balls to open up right across the street from
Yeah.
from a Starbucks.
How about that?
Yeah.
This is interesting. So Starbucks struggling a little bit. Chick-fil-A is launching a beverage-focused concept called Day Bright. The restaurant will feature specialty coffees, smoothies, cold-pressed juices, and food. It will not feature the popular fast food chains menu items. So it's not going to have any Chick-fil-A stuff.
Just the
but
drinks.
It's under their umbrella.
Okay.
So they're going to have coffees and smoothies and all that type of stuff. Daybright will operate as a standalone concept. The first location is scheduled to open in the greater Atlanta area in the fall. And the company said more details will be available in the future.
Everybody's trying to bite off that Starbucks.
Sure,
fortune, man.
yeah.
Everybody wants something.
Well, you got to think drinks are such a markup for them, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's just water, and then whatever you're putting in there, beans or fruit or this or that. Yeah, Wawa does coffee and smoothies and milkshakes and all that stuff there.
Yeah, I still have not eaten anything from Wawa.
It's interesting the way Wawa has it. So they have the deli area where you can order pizza, you can get wings, burgers, like burritos, everything. They'll also do breakfast stuff. But then right next to it, they have the coffee spot that does coffee, milkshakes, smoothies, all that. But then it has a island that has like your own coffee. You can just go and get a cup and pour it in there, and then it has all the different creamers and all this stuff.
Right.
So if you
They
don't
have
want to pay,
everything.
if you don't want to pay for like the more expensive one,
Oh, you can go over there and
you
go
can
to
kind
the
of
pour
go and do
coffee.
that. Or if you bring in your own thing or whatever,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. Like they have, like lattes and frappes
Right.
and cappuccinos, which you can order, or you could just go pour some coffee and cream and
Yeah.
go and get and go.
Which am I going to?
None of
You-
them.
Yeah.
Well, no,
'Cause
what
you
I'm
have to go
saying,
inside.
You think that I'm going fancy coffee, but I really just get coffee and cream.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it's cold brew.
Yeah,
So
I'm fine with it. When I pull up. I'm just so used to saying cold brew. When I pull up, if they're out of cold brew, I'm like, just give me iced coffee. Same thing. One's a little stronger.
Yeah, I don't know whether you do iced coffee at that island.
You'd still have to order.
I think it's
Oh,
hot coffee. It might be.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get I don't know because I've never used it before. So you may just be able to get a cup with ice and do they may have a jug of cold brew or whatever.
Well, they do have iced coffee in their like fountain machine, like where the pop and soda and stuff is.
Oh, they have iced coffee there?
They have iced coffee,
Oh.
and it's like regular, I think, and like regular with cream or like mocha.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And it just comes out of the little fountain.
All right. I would like a little fountain.
Last night was Thursday night football after the Seahawks defense allowed the Arizona Cardinals to score 17 straight points, tying the score late in the fourth quarter. The Seahawks managed to pull out a 23-20 win last night with a game-winning last-second field goal.
All of us picked the Seahawks.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
that was easy
Seahawks
enough.
won. In this, I don't know whether this slipped past us yesterday or whether it was released later or what, but the NFL Hall of Fame class of 2026, the nominees, quarterback Drew Brees and receiver Larry Fitzgerald, were picked in their first year of eligibility as 2 of the nominees among the modern era players for the 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. 11 other players in their first year of eligibility were picked among the 128 modern era nominees for this year's class. The other nominees in their first year are quarterback Phillip Rivers and
No.
Alex Smith.
No.
Neither one of those? All right. Tight ends Greg Olson
Yes.
and Jason Witten.
Greg Olson, yes.
Running backs Frank Gore and LaShawn McCoy.
No.
Offensive linemen David DeCastro and Marquise Pouncey.
Pouncey, maybe.
Pouncey, absolutely. Defensive linemen Geno Atkins and Jarrell Casey. And linebacker Thomas Davis.
No.
You say no.
I say no.
A lot of these guys
Sorry.
getting shut down.
All right.
Well, we'll see.
You know I
whether-
make all Hall of Fame decisions
Yes,
on this show.
We'll see whether they agree with you or not. So a bachelorette near San Francisco has launched a billboard campaign to find her future husband and father of her children.
Jesus.
She said she tried the online dating thing, but wasn't having any luck. What do you think she looks like? This isn't necessarily a hot or not.
I think she's probably okay looking.
Yeah.
I think she's probably just I think she's an attention whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and find me a man. Where is this?
This is in San Francisco.
Oh, maybe not.
Joe has it on Bone TV. Take a look at your phone. She looks exactly like I thought she would look. And exactly like you said, she's okay.
No.
Yeah.
But are you?
Karen.
But
Karen
also-
in the making.
Yeah. Are you serious? Like you're putting up a bill. You're like, ugh, gross. I don't want to date the lady from the billboard.
Yeah. She's a-
Mary Lisa.
She looks very picky too.
Yeah. MaryLisa.com.
and that's not a very good picture on the billboard.
No.
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 Not at
Sloppy.
all. Yeah. Not good at all. Today is.
Oh, I would love radio stations back in the day would put a billboard up behind that. And I'd be like lisasugly.com.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
For sure.
Lisa's gross.
Marry and divorce Lisa for
Yeah.
front row tickets. Today is National Pancake Day.
I feel like it's been Pancake Day like 3 times already this year.
Well, it's not to be confused with National Pancake Day, which is also February 28th. They have 2 for some
Yeah,
reason.
why?
I don't know.
People love
But
pancakes.
but you're right. You feel like it because it happens
Yeah.
a lot. If you're interested in some pancakes, Cracker Barrel is offering $5 all-you-can-eat pancakes today,
Wow.
unless people lose their mind about it, and then they'll change it.
I could go for some pancakes.
I think waffle's superior to pancakes.
Yes.
Mm.
100%.
That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion.
No.
You,
I feel like
listen,
they're different.
you get to decide on Hall of Fame for NFL,
Right.
but I get to decide on whether I like
Which
pancakes
breakfast
or
pastry is the best?
waffles better.
Gotcha.
They are different, but
They are
very
different.
similar. But the
They're the
thing
same
is-
batter.
right?
They're not. though.
Different structure.
They-
They are if you're
100%.
lazy. They are.
No, they 100% are.
No.
They
if
come
you-
from the same box. Like
No.
the difference is like 1 egg.
It's different.
Waffle more crispy.
You can taste that egg.
It's different.
Waffle is crispy, pancake is not.
You can
Yeah.
make crispy
Right.
pancakes.
Yeah, but waffle
Burn
better.
'em.
By the way, Carmen, I saw something that I bet you would love. How often you eating hard boiled eggs or soft cooked eggs or any of that stuff?
I love them, but I hate cracking them.
Well, listen to this. There is a thing that I found on Amazon, and I'll send it to you. It is. It almost looks like you know the thing that holds your curlers for your hair,
Yeah.
like one of those things. It is a. It holds 6 eggs, and it has a lid that goes on top, and it plugs in, so it's electric. And you pour water in. They have like a shot glass underneath each egg, and depending on it, whether you want it hard boiled or soft cooked or whatever, that's how much water you put in. And then you just set the hard boiled or this or that, whatever, and it cooks them. And the way the eggs, the shell comes off, it literally they just went boop, and it came right out.
Really?
It
Does
looks-
it work though?
Carmen, I looked at the reviews. The reviews are 4.7 out of 5.
Wow.
Okay.
And everyone's like, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life. They actually have a full dozen one that's like a 2-stack.
Wow.
But I'm getting it. And I think it was like $25 or something.
Wow.
Because
that's
I love the soft boil egg
Oh,
that
so
you get
good.
in ramen.
Yep.
I always order an extra one with the like creamy yolk.
great.
So, Carmen, that's funny because I always talk about that
I wanna
3-minute
vomit.
eggs. 3-minute
Yeah.
eggs that my dad would make all the time. It's just a almost hard-boiled egg, but it has the runny yolk, and you put it in a bowl, and you cut up toast and put in with it, a little salt and
Oh.
pepper. Oh my God! So
I
good.
don't listen to me.
You're
I
not an
know
egg
that-
guy.
but I know that that's not. I know that doesn't taste bad.
Yeah.
It just.
The texture.
Yeah.
You're a consistency guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Doritos with the stuff on your fingers you don't
powder,
like.
Yeah, no.
Because Doritos, if somebody was feeding them to you,
Yeah.
you'd enjoy it.
I do. I'll eat a Dorito.
Yeah. The lineup for Stagecoach 2026 was just announced. You have Lainey Wilson, Post Malone, Cody Johnson will headline. Do anybody know who Cody Johnson?
I'm not even sure who Lainey Wilson is.
Lainey Wilson is the one from Yellowstone.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She's
but-
got cake.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah. But you can also see Brooks and Dunn,
Yep.
Riley Green, Journey, Hootie and the Blowfish, and Teddy Swims.
Yeah, it's a weird festival.
That's cool though.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
And the thing about it too is a lot of those festivals, this one ends, this one starts, this one ends, this one, and it's different stages and stuff. So
Right.
you can be like, we're gonna go get something to eat while Lainey Wilson is on. We'll come back for Brooks and Dunn.
I was talking to my son the other day, and he said he flew to Chicago to go to that music festival.
Yeah.
And I said, he was telling me about it, and it was great, and this, that, and the other thing, and they were backstage, and this, and I looked at him, and I go, I can't think of anything I'd want to do less
Yeah.
than go to a music festival.
You're an old man.
I know. I've become old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a guy who went to Lollapalooza too by myself. I didn't know anybody.
And how old were you? 20 something?
20, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do in your 20s. At a certain age, you're like, I'm not sure. We'll see. Lake Street Dive is playing, I think, at Janice tonight. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go.
Oh, you like them?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I may go, but I'll see. I don't know.
The casino's
Hey.
open.
Oh, I do like that too. I do like that too. Alyssa Milano had her breast implants removed. Boo! Boo!
This is a weird story. Did you see why?
Because she's sad and lonely.
So she could have her sexual liberation back. So because she was
Sexualized.
sexualized, yeah, and now she can. I'm like, all right.
Still. Boo! By the way, my brother Tim, who eats a lot of hard-boiled eggs,
Also had his breast removed.
no, weighing in. Carmen, he says the lid for the thing pokes a little hole in the shell, so when
Yes.
it cooks, and then it just slides right out. That's what.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that. Someone you take like what is it? A toothpick or something, and before you boil it,
Yeah.
you poke holes in
So,
each side.
But this contraption does it.
Okay,
I
I
mean,
might need.
yeah,
I
yeah.
might need to get one. 'Cause
Carmen, I'm
I-
gonna buy
I'll
you it
send
for
it
your
to you.
wedding.
Oh.
Okay, wait a minute. Come on.
That's your gift.
Yep, that's all you get.
$45 egg timer.
Darn it.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, Carmen.
Okay, thank
Where
you.
is it?
Still get married?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I need to
Why?
check in every once in a while. I don't know. Sometimes when you go quiet, I just need to make sure everything's good.
No, listen. I listened to the people, and there was that guy last week who complained. Doesn't it feel like that's all she talks about?
Oh, don't listen
and,
to the people.
And I'm just like, listen, I'm excited. It's fresh. It's
Also,
new.
to be honest with you, you're not the one really talking about it. We're the ones bringing it up all the time.
I know. So I just wait for you guys to bring it up, and then I can talk about it as much as I want.
Carmen, do you realize that prior to this, it was all she talks about is having a baby, and you weren't even pregnant?
I know.
Yeah.
It was
Don't-
you.
You can't listen to the people.
I know. Listen, I like to. I have my own games I play each day.
Speaking of getting married or getting divorced,
No?
53-year-old Sacha Baron Cohen, who just recently got divorced from Isla Fisher, is now dating a 27-year-old OnlyFans model.
Of course.
Do you think she's hot?
Oh, I mean, he's good looking.
Yeah,
He's
is.
good looking, and he's abbed up.
He's good looking, and he just got in great shape. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. By the way, there's no question on whether she's good looking. I'm sending you a picture right now, and Joe has it on Bone TV as well.
He's good looking, he's rich, and he's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, she better be a smoke show.
She is very much a smoke show.
Yeah.
27-year-old OnlyFans model, and
The
she's
bombs on her.
she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good for him. But I mean, that's what he
My
should
new
have.
wife.
Yeah, no sleeve like wizard.
Although I do find that Isla Fisher to be adorable.
I think she's yeah.
Adorable, not hot or sexy. She's adorable.
Also, I feel like she'd be annoying after a while.
Yes. And she'd be doing that baby voice from Wedding Crashers. Now, there is another Now You See Me movie out?
I think so. Yeah, I think or it is coming out. Yeah.
I can't understand where that goes.
Well,
Like,
I mean, they
yeah.
they have been successful.
I liked them. They were
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
They were all good, but
I mean, you can kind of set it up. They keep getting away with this stuff.
yeah. All right. I mean, I won't go to the movies and see it. I am going to go see that DiCaprio movie probably this weekend.
I got to tell you, Mark Ruffalo is making it hard for me to watch that Task show on HBO.
You don't like him?
Just him in real life. I'm separating. He's a good actor and he does stuff, but he just says such dumb things. I'm just like,
I don't
ugh.
care what any celebrity says.
I know, but I you see his face and then you go, ugh.
Yeah,
I got to go.
it does
all right,
attach to the stink attaches to the face.
Right, I have to kind of wipe it clean and go. All right, he's the character. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
stupid guy saying dumb stuff. I have some new music for you guys. This is new music that is actually not out yet, but they released a 30-second clip
Okay.
of something you can look forward to.
All right.
Carmen, you're going to love it. I got to tell you, the vocals are a little bit different from how this guy normally sings. It's
All
a
right.
band. Take a listen. Don't kill us with it, Carmen. Don't blast it in our face.
I gotcha.
But take a listen. Tell me if you know who it is.
I wonder why he's singing like that. Is it
sounds
just
like
a
he has-
song, or
I think that maybe just that part, whatever. He sounds like he has his voice kind of pitched down.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
all right.
I got to tell you, though, Megadeth has a lot of good stuff. Like, they have a lot of great riffs and just heavy, cool sounding stuff. Their last album was really good. But then they said they're, right? Aren't they done touring? Or this is going to be their last tour, I think, that they do. So.
Listen, we scored with Dave Mustaine, and he hates Joe.
Yeah, that
I
was
love you,
pretty
Dave.
great. That was pretty great.
That's all we needed.
Spotify is cracking down on bad actors and has already gotten rid of 75 million spammy tracks. So they have these tracks that'll be so and so and this, that, and you listen to it, it's a rock band and it'll be boom, tick, boom, beep, boom, beep, and it's some weird thing. And you're like, what is this? I don't know how they benefit from that, from plays or whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
but I guess they're cracking down on that. So.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Seattle Mariners catcher Cal Raleigh hit his 60th home run Wednesday night.
Wow.
Yeah, 60. The guy who caught the ball, listen to this, because normally you have the controversy of
Right.
the lady trying to get it back or the tennis player and all that stuff. The guy who caught the ball gave it to a little kid.
Oh,
That little kid gave it back to Cal.
that's good.
Yeah, it's a 60th home run.
Yeah, it would be great if they gave it to the kid and then the kid sold it for a
Sold
couple
it,
$100 grand.
yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. So 60 home runs in a season, pretty good.
Yeah, I think Aaron Judge is at 50.
Yeah,
that's
there's a
great.
lot that are up there.
Yeah.
I know Schwarber was up there as well.
Schwarber was on
Springer.
fire for a while and then just
Yeah,
dropped off.
Springer was up there. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. Kate Flannery, who played Meredith on The Office, and Oscar, who played Oscar Nunez, he won the $1 million question last night on the season finale of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire,
Oh.
where they're doing the couples.
Yeah.
They even had a little bit more of an Office reunion whenever they had Kevin on Phone a Friend.
Oh, that's cool.
Brian Baumgartner,
Yeah.
the Brady Bunch house will be open to the public for the first time ever for 3 days in November. Bookings already sold out.
Interior house different from the exterior
Yes.
house, right?
Right. Yeah.
Exterior is on the Universal backlot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like this won't be the only time this happens because it's sold out already, so they'll probably do it more.
But it was a real house?
Yeah. You're saying interior or exterior?
The exterior is on the
Is
Universal.
fake,
Is
and
on
then
the Universal
interior
backlot.
is
Right.
okay. So it looks different from the outside, but then if you go in, you're like, oh, this is totally the Brady Bunch house.
But I can't imagine that that's a real house
What do you mean?
because the Brady Bunch house. So you're saying if you go up those stairs, the kids' bedrooms were upstairs?
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know because they only shot it from certain angles. So I would
Do
never.
you think it was a set?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you're back. I think it's backwards.
No,
I
no,
think,
no.
No?
No,
You know
I
for sure?
yeah.
Okay.
I've walked around the Universal backlot in Hollywood many times, and that's where it is.
Okay.
Back
Yeah.
when
It says-
Joe used to hang out with Cliff.
No. I ran into not Kojak.
Oh, Telly
Oh,
Savalas?
Yeah, he used to live in the penthouse suite at the Universal Sheridan.
Oh,
Who loves
wow.
you, baby?
Yeah, and he would come down the elevator right directly into the bar in a robe, smoking a cigar. Yeah, he was very cool.
I rode in an elevator with Jerry Lewis one time. Didn't realize it was him until we got to the bottom of it. And he gave us. I did realize it was him, but I was like, he was covered in cat hair.
Yeah.
And I looked at him, and I looked at my wife. She didn't know who he was. I looked at him, and he looked, and he smiled, and I was like, holy cow, is that Jerry Lewis? And then I looked at him like, why is he covered in cat hair? And then the elevator opened, and we got out, and I was like, that was Jerry Lewis. And it was him and a handler,
Right.
you know. But I couldn't get past the fact that his lapel was just covered with cat hair. It was gross.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens for sure.
When you have cats.
Yeah, especially if you have a lot of them. And then finally in news, Merriam-Webster, excuse me, has announced a major update for the 12th edition of their collegiate dictionary.
All right, save it for when we come back from break.
They are adding more than 5,000 terms,
Oh my
including
God.
some that I have, and we can kind of go over whether we know them or not, or which is which. And
All right, let's take a break so we don't get too late. When we come back, we'll dive right into that, and we'll see if we can figure it out.
Also, don't forget, coming up in just 3 minutes, we have the bone bonus keyword.
Damn right, Carmen. Don't forget it.
I got it.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning. So Phil has it backwards.
Say it again.
Next time,
You got to pick up the phone. You can't call on
Yeah.
speakerphone. When you talk, it cuts out and we can't hear you. I don't know how many goddamn years we've been saying that. It's ridiculous. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get right into the end of the news. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
One good, one bad.
All right.
What would you like to hear first?
Don
Bad.
Corleone insists on hearing bad news immediately.
Joe has been pointed out to me by multiple people
Yes.
that you, sir,
Same.
are an idiot.
Sam.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
And I did review it. It was the Leave It to Beaver House.
Completely
that-
different.
Yes.
Joe
But
said,
it was 40 years ago, man.
well,
I
I asked you, are
well.
you sure? And you said, I'm positive.
I was positive.
Big Dick text. Yeah, Telly
and I
Savalas
was
told him.
wrong.
Yeah.
Big Dick texted me and said Joe did a lot of drugs back in the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
The Brady
also
Bunch
true.
house is a real house exterior. The interior is
Is a
a set. Yeah. But
However,
Hmm.
Big Dick said that. Hold on, let me read it so I don't screw it up. The Brady Bunch house is real. A few years ago, HGTV renovated it to look like the set, and they made an Airbnb out of it.
oh, okay.
So I guess that there is a real Brady Bunch house.
Okay, but the shots
Yes.
were the exterior shots was a real house, and then
Right.
interior. Yeah, that okay. So
Because
there's
they never showed the other corner of the house, so you have to assume that's a set. Same thing with Seinfeld. You never see anything from the next to his kitchen.
yeah.
Because they're
Brady
shooting.
Bunch, Leave It to Beaver. It's the same show.
It's not the same
Well,
show.
kind
No.
of.
No, not even close.
All right.
And then the other thing is good thing, and I don't want you to go hog wild on this and start celebrating and eating pizzas and shooting guns in the air and stuff. But as we were coming back from break, I looked up and I looked over, and you're wearing a sleeveless shirt. Your arm looks a lot thinner.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Thank
I didn't
you.
say muscular. I
Oh,
said thinner.
thank you.
Yeah, but no, it does. You can definitely see the
Skinny arms.
It's funny because I'll tell you whenever we're in here, I see you from the same angle all the time. So it's very, every day we see each other and stuff. But then, like when we're playing out Pipple Toddler or something like that, I'll see you and I go, oh, yeah, Mike's losing weight. I
Oh,
can see
good.
it. The
Thank you.
picture the other day from your birthday where you're there, I was like, oh, yeah, definitely Mike. In fact, a couple different people go, oh, Mike's losing weight. I said, yeah,
Yeah. Trying, buddy.
good.
Trying.
good.
And I don't like the fact that this tea goes down way quicker than the coffee.
Maybe you get tea for two.
I'm gonna see. Starbucks got me back. Now I'm having to buy two
Now
teas.
double up the tea.
Son of a bitches.
Listen, you can make that tea at home easy.
Yeah.
So before we went to break, I was saying about Merriam-Webster has announced a major update for its 12th edition of their collegiate dictionary. They're adding more than 5,000 terms. We're not going through all 5,000, but we have some of the ones that they're
We
including.
don't have a lot planned today. We can go through a 3,000 at least.
So we've all heard this one and familiar with it. Beast mode.
Beast mode, we know.
Yeah.
That's self-explanatory.
They define it as extremely aggressive or energetic style or manner that someone adopts temporarily to overpower.
I'll use it in a sentence.
Okay.
I no longer have a beast mode.
What about this? Dad bod.
Dad bod is John Brennan.
Everybody knows dad bod,
Yeah.
a physique regarded as typical or of an average father, especially one that is slightly overweight and not extremely muscular. So you're saying John Brennan?
Well, I mean, he's not so much overweight, but he does have that because he's not really muscular. I think
He's got muscles.
John Brennan has what girls find to be the sexy dad bod.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
two different
Geo
ones.
is the not
Gio's
so
the
good
other dad bod. Yeah.
Geo is dad bod.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
All right.
John Brennan's when girls are like, I like a guy with dad bod. They're thinking of John Brennan,
Yeah.
not Gio.
I love whenever girls go, ooh, I love Jason Momoa. He has dad bod. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whose
I mean,
dad looks like that?
he's a dad, I guess.
Yeah.
But what about dumb phone?
Dumb phone?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
you can figure this one out.
I mean, a lot of times I go, "Where's my dumb phone?"
No, that's a phone that doesn't have any of the
It's not a smartphone.
Yeah, not a
Oh.
smartphone.
It's a dumb phone, so just like a flip phone
Yeah.
or one of those things that doesn't have the apps and all the different stuff. Farm to table,
Yeah, that goes straight from the farm.
involving
To the table.
advocating the direct sale and distribution of food from its point of origin to the customers, farm to table. Hard pass.
I've taken
Yeah.
a hard pass several times.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been hard passed on before.
Yeah. A firm refusal or rejection of something. I do a lot of hard passes.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hard pass.
Hard pass, also known as nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah. It's all boiled down to one word. Nope. Love language.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
love?
there's 5 of
there's-
them, right?
There's 5. Yeah.
What
It's,
are they?
gift giving, acts of service, time spent. I can't remember. the
Belly
other two.
kisses?
No. I can
Butt
remember.
stuff.
Well, they describe it as, or define it rather, love language, a person's characteristic means of showing love
Yeah.
or care for another. So
Can I
there
tell
can
you-
be different ones, but
Yeah.
you may have a specific
Yeah.
one.
My wife is giving me the greatest gift of love today that I didn't even ask for. So we were supposed to be broadcasting from Universal Studios today, but that got canceled.
Right.
So the plan was yesterday after the show, my son and I would leave here, drive to Orlando, go to the parks, spend the night there, broadcast in the morning, and then probably spend the day there, going to the park again. That was the plan. And then it got canceled at the last minute. So
Right.
now I'm stuck here. So my wife came to me and she said, well, this kind of ruins a surprise I had planned. And I said, what? And she's like, I've got a cleaning crew coming over on Friday, and we were going to go through your office and clean out your office. And I thought, there's nothing.
That's
I
acts
got
of service.
I got to tell you, Joe,
Mhm.
close second to her saying I'm bringing my friend over and we're having a threesome.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's physical
I'm
touch.
almost as excited because what she's doing the service. What is she doing?
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
Mhm.
Because my office has become like a storage room. It's got the dogs' cages in there, and it's got just a bunch of junk getting piled on top of stuff, and it's just insane.
Yeah. Physical touch and words of affirmation.
Yeah. I'll just I don't care about the physical touch as much as I care about the goods and services or whatever you said.
Acts of service.
Yeah, acts of service.
What about this word? Do you know what this means? Petrichor.
Petrichor.
Petrichor. It's spelled Petrichor. Petrichor.
No.
No.
Oh, so we've hit one that we don't know that they're adding. Petrichor, a distinctive, earthy, usually pleasant odor that is associated with rainfall, especially when following a warm, dry period. I love petrichor.
Oh.
I didn't know what it was called.
Most people do. And you want to hear something funny, Galvin?
What's that?
This came up the other day on, you just mentioned it, on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
This-
one of the questions.
Was the
Was
word?
petrichor,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's wild.
So it's the smell of that.
Yeah, you know how after it's been dry, whatever, and it rains,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you get kind of that smell like off the road or whatever.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
love that smell.
Mm-hmm. So
That's-
almost as good as freshly mown grass.
That's great. And blacktop. I
Right,
love
right.
blacktop.
Blacktop's good. Petrichor triggers me into depression.
Really?
Yeah. You know what else does?
Huh?
The sound of locusts.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it make you think of your childhood?
I think so, but I don't.
And
really,
why would that make you sad?
That's a thing. I don't have any trauma or drama from my childhood that I can openly associate with locust or petrichor. But for some reason, those things trigger depression.
Does this do anything to you? Monday, Tuesday, happy day.
No, gives me a unfair arousal.
What about this word? Riz.
Yeah, I got a little Riz.
Got a little Riz?
I got no beast mode left, but I got a
No?
little Riz left.
Riz is, they define it as romantic appeal or charm.
I like the Riz all over Carmen.
Oh,
Man.
Jesus.
Wait.
Wait a second.
And then the final one that the Merriam-Webster is adding to their 12th edition of the Collegiate Dictionary is side-eye.
Oh.
A sidelong glance or gaze, especially when expressing scorn, suspicion, disapproval, or veiled curiosity. The old side-eye.
Side eye mixed with nope.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that
But
close
they're
to clocked?
adding that because I feel like that's always been a thing.
Well,
like when you
it-
give someone the side eye.
Yeah, it may just be that they're adding it to this edition. You know what I mean? I don't know whether
Gotcha.
it's in the dictionary yet or not. I mean, it's in our vernacular. People say it and stuff, but
Right.
they're actually updating the 12th edition of the Collegiate Dictionary for Merriam-Webster. So give you a little side eye. Yeah, side eye and nope works well together. For
When's
sure.
the last time you looked in a dictionary? When's the last time you saw a dictionary?
Well, yeah. I mean, I Google anything that I
Everything.
need to. Yeah.
Everything. Google is the place to go now, or even ChatGPT or any of that stuff. But I mean, I couldn't imagine. I don't even think that the scholars are going to a dictionary anymore.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like there'll be a word I see petrichor, and I'm like, how do you pronounce that one? And I just put it in YouTube and put pronunciation.
Or yeah, for pronunciation.
Today we are pronouncing the word petrichor. That's always funny because it's a guy with a unusual voice and accent, and he's saying, I'm like, all right, well, are you saying it right? I don't know if you're saying it right.
Jeremy Piven is on Fox and Friends this morning.
Yeah.
He was on with Bobby and Big J this week as he's doing comedy in New York.
Yeah, he's been doing stand-up for a while.
Is he funny?
I don't know. He's a funny guy. Like, he seems like
he's
got
a fantastic actor,
right?
In all roles, I think he's been wonderful as an actor,
and he's been in a lot of movies where he's funny, a lot of TV shows where he's funny. So that kind of carries over. So I'd imagine that he'd be able to. Whether he can write stuff that's funny is a whole.
Is he
thing.
writing his own stuff?
Maybe not, and maybe that's the thing that he has people write some stuff for him, and then he goes and performs it.
He has been here before, and we were not on the air. I don't know if it was Christmas time or whatever, but he's been on the show before, but he's never been in the studio with us. I'd love to interview him because he, of course, was had a great character with Ari Gold and Entourage, but he was on Selfridge and what else? He's done a lot of great things.
Smoking Aces.
That
movie. His best friend is who? Do you know who his best friend is?
Yes.
Another actor. Chicago boy.
Vince Vaughn.
No.
Who?
John Cusack.
John Cusack.
Yeah. Which they've been in a few different movies together as well.
Yeah. Serendipity. And Jeremy Piven. Been to Turkey or no?
Oh yeah. I think
is it Turkey or is he just got a Hollywood piece?
Yeah, I think he's before people went to Turkey.
Yeah.
I think he's had it for quite some time.
Because he's been bald for a long time.
Joel McHale openly talks about going to Turkey and getting his hair done.
Yeah. Oh, he went to Turkey and did it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem to be doing it the right way.
Yeah.
If imagine you're in Hollywood and you're successful, and then all of a sudden you're just losing it super fast.
Yeah.
You'd have no choice.
But he's like, yeah, of course I did. I'm not going to be bald and try.
No, I don't understand people who try to hide that stuff. It's the same way as all of a sudden in the last year, everybody's like, hey, we've seen you wailing on pizza. How'd you lose 100 pounds?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
like, how do you try to hide that stuff? Oh, it doesn't make sense to me.
I saw some fat lady that said that the Ozempic and stuff is genocide because it's getting rid of all fat people.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
only half of them.
It's crazy. Only half the fat people. Half of the actual person.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I'm looking forward to doing now that I've lost some weight?
What's that?
And believe me, trust me, you people that are watching are like, that guy lost weight. I know, I still have a long way to go. But flying.
Oh yeah.
Because
more comfortable, sure.
I'll be more comfortable. And also when we fly to New Orleans, I'm flying coach, which is I can't remember the last time I walked to the right of the plane. What am I doing that for?
Yeah.
So, but I'm doing it because they have no first class.
Right. Yeah.
So, that is going to be. It'll be. But I think that if I get into it, like you can fly. We're flying to, like you can fly like to New Orleans on a Spirit Airlines round trip for like $200.
Right.
So, if that's the case. And it's not uncomfortable and it's easy to fly. I mean, I've never been to the point where I couldn't sit in a coach seat, but it's just not very comfortable. And also, you do feel like, at least I do. I take the feeling that I'm impeding on the people next to me. I want them to be there. I don't want to be miserable, especially that middle seat.
Did you, when you were booking the tickets, did you book actual seats, or do we just show up and then you go in? Because if you sit next to Joe, I'll sit next to Carmen. And then Gio's on his own.
There are actual No, I think they're just go. Southwest is on its way back, where you have to pick your seat when you get on the plane. So
we'll see.
it's a free for all.
Right.
Yeah, but
It's only like a 45-minute flight, though.
Yeah,
no,
that's true.
it's longer than that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's like 3 hours.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
You're
like-
the worst.
It's like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, by
Yeah.
the time you get up, you're coming down already.
Right.
Yeah.
You pick up an hour on the way, so it's actually only a half hour.
Right. So, I'm looking forward to it. Carmen, you still in?
Yes.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Question.
There's a lot to plan for, but at least we have time.
I heard Ian on the after show talking about that he wants to go, and he was thinking about. Did you hear his plan?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He wanted to rent a Sprinter
Mm-hmm.
and have Tom drive it down to New Orleans, so that he could have the Sprinter in New Orleans.
And then is he sleeping in the Sprinter, or is he going to get a room?
I don't know, but I don't really have the hookup, or else I'd be happy to help Ian. But like, I haven't even asked for tickets for this thing yet. I don't know what kind of tickets they're going to give us or what we're going to get.
Well, Bobby said that we were getting the artist pass, I think.
Yeah, that's what Bobby says. I don't trust Bobby.
Bobby,
Oh.
listen.
Bobby comes through, I feel like.
Bobby's not going to say that unless he can actually do it. And also, your number one best friend, but Luis J. Gomez is in the top 5, I would say, for Bobby.
Yeah,
They're pretty close. And
yeah.
it's Lewis's thing. So he goes, listen, number 5, 4, 3, whatever you are, you have to take care of number 1 in his
Yeah, but
his
he's like,
show.
now I need 6 passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
But also, Lewis knows us, and he had talked about it and wanted us to come and everything. So, yeah, I think it gets done. I think that's fine.
Well, I'll
So
be
we don't
honest.
even know when
I'm
we have
not
tickets?
saying no.
Yeah, that's wait a minute.
sorry.
I might be back out.
I'm out.
I would imagine we were definitely. I would say my bet is that we were definitely getting tickets. Obviously, I'm not concerned with that.
If they
I
need
just don't
me
know
to
the
go,
level of tickets that they're going to give us. They're going to give us 6 artist passes, 6 VIP passes, 6 general admission passes. I have no idea what they're going to.
according to Bobby, we were getting 6 artist passes.
I know.
Also, if I need to go and do some makeup ups, I'm willing to do it.
Would you do
Yeah.
that?
All right.
I'll take my dong.
Will
out.
you do the naked show?
Of course, Carmen.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
we'll show it off.
Carmen, what would it take to get you to do the naked show?
Oh my! I never want to do stand up again.
No,
We did it
You
one
did a great
time.
job.
It's a roast. It's a
Yeah.
roast.
I don't want to get naked and roasted.
Well, Carmen, what if we put up money?
No.
You're trying to save for your wedding.
I know. My
$500.
Absolutely not.
I'm starting at 500.
Yeah, and I'm saying absolutely not even thinking of that.
All right.
Listen, my fiance would not be comfortable with me getting naked.
Chad
and-
just texted me. He said $650. It's a deal.
absolutely not.
All right. See, and you said you'd take one for the team.
Yeah, not getting naked.
You're the only one that would be worth getting naked for.
I don't think so.
Shoot, Joe looks pretty good.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
I'm just kidding, Carmen.
What?
I mean,
There's a-
you're good, Joe, but I was just kidding about
Thank you.
Carmen getting naked. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I just wanted to let you know I saw Shane Gillis last night in South Florida and had no idea that your number one best friend opened up for him.
Oh, yeah. Was that last night?
Yeah, it was in South. I moved to Fort Lauderdale, so but I got to see him. Yeah, it was really, really, really funny, and I had no idea that you were part of his act. So
Oh, what
talked
did he
about you a
say?
lot.
Did he really?
Yeah, he didn't mention you by name, but he just kept saying his very good friend in Tampa lives in this very rich gated community, and he owns all these guns and
Perfect description.
I don't know who he's talking about. It doesn't sound like
I
me.
don't know, 100 refrigerators, something like that. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
You got
So-
it. I mean, Shane is great, but Bobby's
He
hilarious.
was great.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
both
Shane was
awesome.
great.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah. So if I don't know if he's coming to Tampa, but if he is, you guys got to see him. So
Awesome. Thank you, Pumpkin. Shane is not coming to Tampa, but Bobby is twice. He'll be here at Visani Comedy Theater on October 17th and 18th, and then he'll be here in Tampa on the 24th and 25th at Side Splitters.
And then Shane will actually be over in Orlando tomorrow night at the Kia Center.
Oh, really? I wonder if Bobby's not there.
I don't know.
I know they were out together. I just don't know.
How? Listen,
Whenever
Bobby.
you say that, I go, to get away with murder.
Bobby is hilarious. I love Bobby, and I think he's one of the funniest guys out there. Maybe one of my favorite stand-up guys out there. He
Yeah,
really is.
he's
And,
great.
and I've seen him a bunch of times, and it's always great. different stuff, this happening. He's great with his material. He's great with crowd work. He does all that stuff. But Shane, and I've seen the video of Shane, one of his first times he was on, you know what, dude, Bobby's podcast, and he's giving him a hard time because he's a new guy and this and that. And the fact that he is doing arenas now.
Oh,
And
you know how many times Shane Gillis was on Calta and Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was on.
You were with him, yeah.
Shane and I were judges deciding, or lawyers for you guys, deciding on whether.
Our football bet.
Yeah, your football bet.
Shane got mad. He goes, listen, I know this is a bit, but this is ridiculous. Yeah.
But the fact that he, is eclipsed everyone.
I know.
And is doing arenas and doing all that stuff has got to be wild. You're like, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy was on my show.
That's why I love when people say that about Bert too. They're like, "Yeah, that guy just takes his shirt off." Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
yeah. I kicked myself in the ass, but I had a really good birthday weekend, so I'm glad I did things the way I did. But I really wish I would have went to see Segura or had the opportunity to go do that because I forgot he was here this weekend as well, or this past weekend. What do we got? What's going on? I feel like something's going on this weekend.
I don't know, but I got to be honest with you. I'm looking right now to see about tickets for Shane because I think my wife is off tomorrow.
Oh.
So I might cruise over there and
Head
see
to Orlando?
Shane. Yeah, if I can get some good tickets.
That wouldn't be a bad deal.
Yeah.
Bobby's not there, is he?
I don't know. Why don't you call him and see?
Hey, Siri.
If he is, see if he can get me in.
Text Bobby Kelly. Are you with Shane this weekend?
Saturday.
Send.
Yeah, because he's down at the Hard Rock down in Hollywood tonight and then over in Orlando tomorrow.
If Bobby's there, I'll go.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
They have tickets right up front, literally right next to the stage. $171.
Oh.
I'll buy those. I'll buy those right now.
He's no Beyonce.
Listen, I hit Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football. I'm buying some tickets.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you to Galvin because I have a son who's in college, and last night he came home from work and he was like, Mom, he said, I took Galvin's advice on what to bet, and he said, I turned $25 into $200.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Great.
I got your kid hooked.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't want you to be calling me in 3 weeks and be like, my son's got to give guys hand jobs because he can't afford to pay his bills anymore because he lost all his money on gallons. Yeah, no, I'm glad it's working out. A lot of people seem to be benefiting.
He's smart, and he loves football anyway. He's a part-time high school football coach while he's in college.
Oh, nice.
So he loves football, and he knows a lot about it. So as soon as he saw, he was like, there was a couple things I was a little iffy about, but I said, hey, I'm just going to go with it because he seems to know what he's talking about.
Well, I'm glad it worked out, and it worked out for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pumpkin. Appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Yeah, Galvin has at Galvin Gambles on Instagram, and he gives out his free bets. The only thing that Galvin asks you is that you don't bitch and complain if it doesn't hit. Sometimes it's not going to hit.
Right,
And
yeah.
he's telling you what he's betting on. He's giving it to you for
I
free.
do the research, and I even give out stats. I'll give out stats of different stuff, and then I put a parlay together that I like that I think is going to hit, and I bet on them all. So if it loses, I'm losing too. But if it wins, and everybody wins, and we're happy.
Yeah, and that's it. And then every once in a while, there's going to be a loser, and that's usually when I decide to play. And hopefully, I will not be playing. Maybe on Sunday, I like to get in on a good Sunday bet.
All right.
On a big parlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Galvin put out a bet and was like, if you bet $100 or you turn it into whatever, and I was like, well, I'm going to bet $250 then. So it worked out great.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got to take a break. Our phone numbers, if you'd like to get through, 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.
This guy, fourth row to Shane Gillis.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
Who are you going with? You got no best friend?
My wife.
Oh, okay.
She's my best friend.
I know my wife just got me pretty good. I was talking to her to text. I said, I love you a lot today. She said, I love you a lot every day. I go, yeah, no, I meant that. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Okay, can you just hear me out on this? Because I know that you're a negative Nelly. Okay?
Who are you talking to?
You, Nelly.
Oh, please.
A couple of months ago, after wide speculation on the internet, we had a Harvard professor on this show named Dr. Avi Loeb.
And Dr. Loeb has become quite popular because he is one of the first people to suggest that this 3I Atlas comet that is headed towards the direction of Earth may in fact be an alien spacecraft and not in fact a comet. And his reason for that is because it's uncharacteristic of a comet. It is changing its speed, it is changing its trajectory, and it is scheduled to ironically be directly behind our moon on the dark side of the moon. We can't see, hiding behind the sun when it's closest to the Earth. What was that?
You, I thought?
No. Was that you, Carmen?
Yes.
What did you do?
It was a yawn. It was like my throat. Like.
Anyway, I was talking about the idea that a spaceship might be coming here, and you're yawning. We could be about to be attacked by alien space forces. This thing is the size of Manhattan. It's huge, and it could just be coming here to take a look, or maybe make contact, or it may just be a comet just circulating through the solar system like comets do. Did you hear about yesterday?
Yes.
Yesterday, the comet slowed down and changed its goddamn course.
Uh-huh.
And now it is on a direct course to circle our moon.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that's odd? Comets don't slow down.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Maybe this has to do with the rapture, Michael. Maybe this comet is coming for the rapture.
Or does it mean something else? Does it mean we need to buckle up and be prepared for this?
How?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
What are you going to shoot your gun in the air?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
I'll tell you, Carmen. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth ordered a rare urgent meeting of hundreds of generals and admirals. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has ordered hundreds of U.S. military's generals and admirals to gather on short notice and without a stated reason at a Marine Corps base in Virginia next week, sowing confusion and alarm after the Trump administration's firing of numerous senior leaders this year. The highly unusual directive was sent to virtually all of the military's top commanders worldwide. According to more than a dozen people familiar with the matter, it was issued earlier this week against the backdrop of a potential government shutdown, and Hegseth overtly political moves have deepened a sense of distress among his opponents, who fear he is erasing the Defense Department's status as a nonpartisan institution. So, without all the politics in it, all I'm saying is, doesn't that seem like quite a coincidence to you? The comet is changing its course and slowing down, and all of a sudden we're freaking out and ordering meetings to have all the top brass here.
Are we?
I'm not.
Oh, right. Are we? And then also, are they really doing that? Or is this just something to put in the news to distract us from something else?
No, well, look, this
you don't know.
This meeting is probably more about them getting rid of some people and knocking them or forcing them into early retirement than anything else. But still, it seems a little bit coincidental that on the day that that they announced that this comet has slowed down and changed its trajectory, that all of a sudden our military is having an emergency meeting a couple of days later. No one's concerned.
We can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't do anything, and what are we just freaking out for the next?
I wouldn't say freak out, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay,
like this. This could be it. This could be our first communication. We just talked about last week how we're pretty sure that aliens are in the water, right?
We've had communications before.
With who?
Aliens.
When?
I don't know.
But I want to know.
You're not going to. The government's never going to tell you. They came out and said, oh yeah, we've known about it. And then they just put it under the rug like, so what? Who cares? We've been lying to you for all these years. Like, you're never going to get
a straight
answer. Yeah, the straight answer or the answer that you're looking for. So there's no point in stressing or thinking about it or waiting for it because it's never going to happen.
I feel like you're probably a little bit right, Carmen.
Oh,
I
I'm
feel
really
like
right.
there's probably been some connection, some sharing of information,
Some deals.
and deals.
Yeah.
Stay over there. We'll stay over
Mhm.
here, and we'll give every once in a while. We'll give you
Antarctica.
whatever you're Antarctica or wherever you need to come in here and do whatever, refuel, get some water, whatever. That's probably where all the icebergs are really going. I don't know, but there could be some sort of relationship that we have between them, but that could just be with one group or several small groups. What if this big group is like, now we're here, and now we're going to come in and see what's going on? I don't know. I just feel like,
Yeah, I think it's nothing to be concerned with.
Right, because you can't do anything about it. It's like one of those things, like if you have a daydream and then all you do all day is think about that daydream and act upon it like it's going to happen. Like if you
you're
got
insane.
Exactly. So you can't control the situation. There's nothing you can do to prepare for the situation.
If
So
the aliens
just
come
let
out,
it happen.
If the aliens come out and they go, we no longer like you, and on December 31st we're going to blow up your world, will you and Chad rush to get married like they do in the movies?
Oh, I don't know, because it's like the rapture thing.
Right, but will you
Like-
rush like, if this is the end of the world, I want to go out as your husband and your wife?
I don't know. I think we would have better things to like spend our money on. I'd like if we
Money?
knew.
I'd just be
All you
stealing
need is a
everything at that
license.
point. Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying you go get the license, but what's the point? Don't waste your time. I'd say travel, go around the world, like do all the things
You're
that
still having a good time. You're still traveling.
Yeah, because
Oh.
what else is there to do?
Yeah, but what if they're like 24 hours?
Yeah.
You have 24 hours.
We just bang.
Yeah.
Oh, like we just lay in bed and bang.
All right, I'm in.
Not
man.
you.
Oh.
You're not
Wait a
invited.
second.
Mike Calta Show, good morning. Hello.
Morning, Mike. It's funny because Galvin's really like my brother, where he's like, no, we'll be fine. My brother would do the same thing, but I would be like you, kind of freaking out. You know what I mean? But it does say it's 150 million miles away from Earth when it passes, and it will not
That's close.
show any kind of problems. You know what I mean?
No,
for
but hold
Earth,
on,
but-
hold on. Let me just jump in real quick. Yes, it's not going to crash into Earth, and we're in no fear of that. But it is coming crazily close to Earth to take a look.
True. I do think of, like, you remember Man of Steel, the movie, where it was like, he was talking to the general, and he says, they said something about a comment, I don't know verbatim what he said, and he goes, comments don't make course corrections. So that popped into my head when you just said it changed course or whatever.
Yes,
So
it
you might be right.
it
You might be right.
Thank you. It has done this a couple of times. It has changed its trajectory. It has changed its course. It's slowed down and it's sped up. So, and the comments don't do that. And they're watching this thing very closely. Here's the other thing is that, and I'm all excited talking about this, so I might be getting a little confused. So, Dr. Avi Loeb said on October 29th, I think it would be behind the sun, so we wouldn't be able to see it. It'll be directly behind the sun, and at that point, if it was to do like Independence Day, where open the back door and all the spaceships shoot out of the back, that'd be where to do it from, because we wouldn't be able to see it, and then they'd be just attacking us from the sun.
Mhm.
That's what you have to think about.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, this is Jeff. How you doing?
What's up, Jeff?
I think there's three reasons that the government kind of sweeps this under the counter. I think, first of all, it would null and void the Bible, because
Would it
it
though?
I don't
says
think
man
it
was
would.
created.
Real quick though, would it, or would it just be like, would they find a way to go, hey, okay, that's what they were talking about. This is where he came from, and this is, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe there's the interpretations have been wrong.
It could be. I mean, there's an absolute possibility in that. But I also think it would put such a panic that people, have been told for so many thousands of years, we are all there is in the universe. And all of a sudden now we have other people, which means they're probably much more advanced. So I think people would start panicking. It would put a panic in such global, issues that
But how about
it would
this?
just be a problem.
If they introduced it to society by saying, hey, yeah, we in fact do know that there are other civilizations out there, but also it's been millions of years and we haven't had any problems with them, and we don't expect to have any in the future. I mean, really, if until they start coming and showing up in our solar system, we're not really having anything to worry about.
Well, that's true, but I think that with people being, you've got your Bible thumpers, you've got whatever you want to call it, and you've got people that believe we are it. It would be a major panic going on, at least in my opinion. And then, when you have all that, what is the intention of coming here if we're behind them in things? So I think people would it would cause such a global panic that it would look like Independence Day. Everybody would be selling everything or doing whatever because they would think that we are going to be the end of the world. And, when we don't know. And are we alone? I think if you think about the billions and billions of galaxies,
can't be.
I can't see how you can say we are alone.
Yeah, we can't be. And I wonder if the idea that space is so infinite and so vast that if it has something to do with time, if when we die here, we transcend into space somehow. I don't know. I think about these things all the time. I'm not as concerned, and thank you for your call, sir. I'm not as concerned like I think aliens are going to invade us next month and we're all going to die. But I get excited at the idea that maybe in some time in our lifetime we may see something.
Because we're so special. That'll happen, now.
But here's the thing. It could, like this guy said, it brought up a good point, which Dr. Kaku has said to us before in the show. Why would they come here if they're so far advanced and we're like an ant planet to them? Well, they could be taking pity on us and coming to help us, or they could say, hey, you're at the verge of actually becoming something smarter and bigger than we ever thought you would be. And maybe we're coming to help. Why don't we ever assume that they're coming to help? Or
could be. What do you do when you see an anthill? Kick it.
I avoid it.
But destroy it.
But
if bug spray into it.
If it's something that at the same time, if there's a dead carcass on the road and there's ants over there, I would kick the carcass over to the ants so they could eat it. You know what I mean? Like you give it a little bit of a push, a little bit of help.
Yeah.
So if they're saying, or if they may be saying, hey, look, we're going to we're going to approach you. We want allies with you, and then as a return, we're going to give you some information that could help your society.
We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Probably
I have a feeling.
not.
My feeling is they're going to be like, this is a comet, and comets have never changed directions. They've never slowed down, sped up, done this. They've never done that before. And then they're going to go, oh, I guess this one did.
Yeah, but how though? It changes all of the way we thought about space travel and about
that stuff is always there's always new stuff. You're always figuring out new stuff. So they're going to be like, oh, this is why it happened.
Yeah,
and then we're going to go, all right.
I'm very excited.
All right, well, can't wait for you to find out.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good. What's happening, sir?
I just wanted to know, the last guy that was talking about all this mass panic and stuff that it would cause, but and I'm not sure if this is something y'all have covered this morning, but who would you guys pick? Like if they ask like, okay, like defend yourself or represent yourself, who would we pick to talk to these aliens or whatever to represent Earth to tell them not to destroy us?
Good question. Who? No. I mean, it's a good question. You would think that you'd want somebody that is like, I don't know. Who are you thinking, sir?
Definitely not our president.
I know, but also the one thing about our president though is he is going to be aggressive and he's going to make it like you're not going to push us around. You know what I mean? He is he's gonna be like, don't think you're gonna come in here and be all alien and take our water.
But he's also the one in the movie that says that, and then they just go, oh, and just disintegrate him.
Yeah. I don't know. You want it to be somebody who is very intelligent and compassionate, I would think.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to be a serious person or a comedic actor or somebody like you guys that are really funny and also intelligent.
No, because then the same thing, they might just incinerate us, just give us the old whatever.
They don't understand humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my question.
Thank you.
By the way, did I say disintegrate?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did. I was like, that's not a word, right?
I knew what you meant.
I didn't even hear you.
Incinerate.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that our president is a bit pompous and aggressive, but maybe when it's time to go to war, you want somebody like that, or when it's time to negotiate, you want somebody like that.
Yeah, it's you don't know. How do you want to play it? Do you want to play it cool? You want to play it aggressive? You play it cool, and they go, "Oh, this guy's a pushover.
Yeah.
Nothing. We're not gonna." You play it aggressive. They're like, "Hey, these guys might actually fight back."
Because remember in V, they said that they were coming in peace, and then they were really just eating the rodents.
Sure.
It's a cookbook.
They were lizard people.
Mhm.
What's the best alien movie?
Best alien movie? I mean, Alien was pretty great.
Yeah.
Alien though was in
Aliens.
space.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you went to another planet. It was, I don't know.
Men in Black.
I mean, Men in Black's pretty good. I love the idea of Men in Black that aliens have been living here among us this whole
Right.
time, and
Yeah.
that there's some sort of agency that controls that. I think that was brilliant.
Independence Day was pretty great. Is corny and
It was
funny.
too corny.
Yeah, I blame Will Smith.
You know what I think is the best alien movie? I just thought of it now is Predator.
Predator's great.
Oh.
Predator was awesome.
By the way, the prequel to Predator, the one where they have the
The Indians.
yeah, that was really good.
That was smart. That was,
That
a
was
good
really
movie.
good because they had some other dumb kind of Predator movies, but that one I thought was really good.
Yeah. Predator to where the guy crash lands here and he's getting hunted by military guys.
Close Encounters.
Close Encounters is still confusing to me.
It's more of a drama, though, than it concentrates on the aliens.
Richard Dreyfuss
Right.
is so good in Close Encounters, and that's the thing. And then at the end, the payoff I think is there because the payoff is you get to see the alien people, you get the communication with the
Right.
that I think the payoff is there. But then what did they do? Were they just communicating with us?
Well, they
Did
returned all the people they took, too.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They took all the pilots. Did they return them, or did they? I don't know. Like, I want more answers.
Yeah. Well, there could have been. Yeah, there could have been another one. So some of the one I put in best alien movies of all time. Some of the different ones they have on there: Mars Attack,
That's a great one.
E.T.,
E.T.
I didn't like E.T.
Contact,
Contact. I
Yeah.
love.
Close Encounters, Aliens, Galaxy Quest,
Galaxy Quest is funny.
Starman, Jeff Bridges,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Predator. Let's see some of the other ones that they have on here. Starship Troopers.
All I know is we have a space force now.
They Live. Roddy Piper.
Yeah. Bye.
Men in
Consume.
Black. Yeah. So some of the different. War of the Worlds. Tom Cruise.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Good.
That is what I think most people assume it's going to be like if aliens come here.
Yeah, I think so.
That they came here riding down the lightning. They have ships that were built into our
Coming to take our resources.
ocean, coming to take our. Is that really what they wanted? Because it was the people that were.
We were the
We
resources.
were the resources. Yeah.
Signs, another great one.
Signs is awesome.
Swing away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Signs was great because they showed you the alien.
Yeah.
Yep.
Signs was great because they scared you the Vominos kids in the beginning, and then at the end there was a good payoff
And
because they showed you the alien.
And that was still during practical effects, so you really never saw a convincing alien up until that point.
Right.
So
right.
they
Yeah,
kinda
and they
just
did it fast.
Yeah,
They
but
had
you
it reaching under the door. You saw
Yeah.
that was good. And then
Yeah.
the quick walk across, you're like, ugh. And then you saw it when it was kind of fighting.
Yeah. That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the whole premise that, and then that guy. What happened to him? Shamalama Ding Dong.
Oh, he's done a bunch of
I
different
know,
stuff.
but nothing's been that great.
Well, the last thing he did was the one with the concert, and it turns out that was
Yeah.
basically just for his daughter because the daughter played the pop star.
Yeah.
Although that was decent. I watched
I
it.
didn't see. I already knew the
Trapped or whatever
yeah,
it was
I
called.
already knew I figured out the thing. So.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Carmen,
Yes.
it's okay with you. I'd like to play a game when we come back from
No.
break.
Okay.
We got stuff to give away. We got a lot of things to give away. It's going into the weekend. And we got
Yeah.
tailgate tickets. The tailgate's happening Sunday.
Yeah.
It's brought to you by Bud Light. It'll be out there at Ohio and Himes in the corner where we are and have been for the past 4 years. We'll be out there for the Bucks-Eagles game starting at 10 a.m. in the morning. We'll have food from the brisket shop at Wild Fork. I will be out there. I am excited to go out. And I believe I'm being chauffeured out there. I think.
Back
Tom's
to
back
normal.
in action.
I'll
I
pick
think
you up
so.
at 10, Michael.
No, not Joe.
Oh.
I'm not getting in the car with you, buddy. You're like getting in a car with a drunk driver even when you're sober.
What?
Yeah.
I believe all the tailgates are at 10, and there's one that is 5. That's a Thursday night game.
No, there's no 4:00 games.
I don't think so.
Gotta be.
I think they're almost all 1 o'clock,
Oh,
and then to be determined with the other ones.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, we're out there at 10 o'clock this week. If you want tickets for the tailgate, we're going to play a game when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Galvin, the funniest thing just happened to Galvin during the break.
But
So it's funny because we've all done it before.
Yeah,
But some guy just tried to what was it, FaceTime or
Instagram phone
Call.
video call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you could tell he did it by accident and then hit the thing. But have you done that, Carmen? And the absolute panic that sets in, you go no.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
I have, and I'm like, what am I doing? How did that happen? You just throw your phone.
I didn't even know. So I was talking to this girl on Snapchat that I hadn't talked to in a long time.
Hard eyes, fire emoji.
No. She added me on Snapchat, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how have you been?" She's like, "Oh, good. How are you?" And I'm like, "Good." And she's like, "I got married, and I'm over here." And I was like, "Oh, good, yeah." Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, she wrote back, and she's like, "Hey, I can't answer right now. I'm on my Peloton." And I'm like, "Oh God, I called her." I didn't. And I wrote back, and I was like, "I didn't even know. I'm sorry." Like, and then I'm like, "I swear I didn't call you." And I feel like she has to know I didn't call her on purpose.
It happens.
Yeah,
though.
it freaks you out. It absolutely freaks you out. All right, we got some stuff to give away, Carmen. What is that stuff?
Yes, we do. So we have tickets for the Mike Calta tailgate.
Mm-hmm.
We also have tickets for Lorna Shore, Machine Gun Kelly, and A Day to Remember.
All right, and we're going to do it right now. A little bit of redneck bingo. Here we go.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Well, I had to go off this page to go to the ticket page.
I didn't know you
my
had
God,
multiple
don't be
pages. I
so
would have gave you a little time.
Yeah, no, literally.
Jesus.
Watch. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you for that information. All right, right about now, it's time to play a little redneck bingo. Yeah.
That's pretty rough. I got to tell you, that sounded like just randomly somebody was falling over something. It was like, yeah, not great.
Oh. All right. Well, we did get a winner out of the deal, so congratulations to that. We'll take a quick break. Carmen will give the winner the prize, and we'll be back. If you want Taylor Swift to play the Super Bowl, it looks like it's probably not going to happen. And I am on her side for this one. I'll tell you why next. It's a Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
Isn't that cooling off?
88?
Yes, it is.
Compared to 98.
Yeah.
It's cooling off significantly.
Yeah, because they said on the field on Sunday it should be around 100.
They said it was 120 last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
If
That's
you are...
Could you imagine wearing all those pads and all that
Oh,
stuff, whatever,
no.
and running around and doing all that? And is that hot?
How
Oh.
that kid is 400 and something pounds and he didn't shed 100 pounds during training season, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about the heat and turning that on sometime in the future, it's not too far off. Before you know it, we're going to be turning the clocks back. The weather's going to be dipping a little, and sometime maybe around December or January, you may even have to put your heat on. And when that happens, are you prepared for it? Have you had Superheat and Air come out and do a tune-up yet? It's only $29, and that could help you if your heat and air, let's say your air conditioning right now isn't blowing as cold as you hoped that it would. Maybe your electric bill is running higher than it normally does. Maybe all you need is a clean and tune on your unit. They'll come out there and they'll do that for you for just $29. And if something is wrong with the unit and they have to do a repair, they'll deduct it $29 right off of your tab. And the best part about Superheat and Air to me is that they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you need a new unit, they will come out there and do that for you. If you have one that breaks down, obviously they can come out there and fix that for you. And they've teamed up with ABC Plumbing, so now they provide plumbing services as well. They'll send a certified plumber out there to do all of your plumbing needs. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com and let them know what you need. Schedule it online and have them come on out and take care of you. Superheatandair.com. The same people I've trusted on this show to put in, I think, 3 different units in 2 different homes in my house. They've maintained it. In fact, they called me the other day and said, "Hey, just giving you a heads up, it's time for your clean and tune." I said, I know. I tell everybody else to do it, but I'm putting it off. Give them a call today or simply go to their website, superheatandair.com, for all of your AC, heat, plumbing needs, and tell them Mike Calta sent you. What was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something else before I was going to talk about Taylor Swift. Oh, I know what it is, Calvin.
What you got?
Something I learned about yesterday in the all-staff meeting that you did not attend.
I did not go to, so make sure you fill me in so I don't
Yes.
miss out on this important information.
This actually was pretty good information.
Okay.
I don't know about important. Nothing's depending on it. But there are a lot of ways that measure the listenership in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
The most trusted one that has been used, I say most trusted, but the one that has been used the longest,
antiquated,
is Nielsen. And Nielsen has their technologies, and that's what most radio stations and TV stations subscribe to. But there are other ways now, digitally, of measuring that audience. Some would say even a little bit more accurately.
Okay.
I'd say way more accurately.
Oh, jeez. Joe's mad.
No.
It was a pretty good presentation.
I found this to be the greatest thing that ever happened at a meeting.
So they showed, I'm not going to say what it is, but they showed this one service that has been compiling data for something else. And it showed the listening area of 102.5 The Bone, and then it colored in the map in red and orange as to the listenership of 102.5 The Bone within that area.
Okay.
A lot of the stations did very well. Some shot all the way over to Orlando. Some of them shot down to Sarasota.
And passed.
Well,
Port Charlotte.
I'm getting there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't see what he's on here?
The Bone was the last one that they showed. The Bone's reach is absolutely amazing.
Did it look like an invasion?
Yes. It looked like a hurricane was coming from four different directions.
Yeah.
It went obviously in the Tampa Bay area. It went out east to Orlando. But more importantly, and this is the note that I made today, I wanted to thank the people of Fort Myers. The amount of people we have listening in Fort Myers is on par with the amount of people we have listening in Sarasota, Bradenton.
Wow.
It is unbelievable. The reason why in Sarasota, Bradenton is not our market either, but I mean, our tower is over there. We're pretty close to them. It's a flat state. The signal travels. I get it. But the idea that we're having such an impact in the Fort Myers area, and Johnny B even went on a limb and said he did a comedy show out there, and that the comedy show was sold out, and they were all Bone listeners out there.
It's great.
And there were local guys that didn't have as many people as he did.
Yeah. He said one of the guys that worked with him was a local radio guy, and that guy had nobody that was there.
Yeah.
And nothing against him. It's just this show we have some of the most loyal and rabid fans out there, and we appreciate it so much. But I wanted to give special love out to Fort Myers because you're not even a stepchild. You're like you're a second cousin.
Right.
And for you guys to be as loyal and loving to us as if you were our own child, we really appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Orlando, and obviously thank you, Sarasota, Bradenton. This has always been our best buddy.
Tampa St. Pete.
Yeah. Oh, obviously.
Come on.
Bread and butter right there. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. I'll grab some phone calls before we get out of here. But first, do you know that every year they are like, who's going to do the Super Bowl? And everybody's like, oh, Taylor Swift. According to this, the NFL flatly refused to meet Taylor Swift's demands about a Super Bowl performance. The speculation about Taylor Swift's possible performance at the Super Bowl has now reportedly come to an abrupt end. Industry insiders claim that Swift made some demands to perform for the halftime show. However, the NFL refused to meet her terms, and the deal has thus fallen through. The NFL reportedly wanted her to do the show for exposure, but an inside bluntly stated that Taylor Swift didn't need their exposure. Because remember how they said before that they were even considering charging bands to play the halftime show because the exposure that they get helps them out so much with album sales and everything after the event. Taylor Swift wanted a Super Bowl deal that reflected her value. For years, fans have eagerly anticipated Taylor Swift's performance at the Super Bowl. The anticipation increased this year after rumors of her deal with the NFL hit the headlines. However, in an exclusive report on Substack, it revealed that Swift turned down the offer after the NFL refused to meet her demands. The NFL reportedly does not pay the Super Bowl halftime performers, and Swift was not okay with that. She demanded that the NFL let her reserve full ownership of her performance while also asking for slots to advertise her own projects during the Super Bowl. I don't think that that's too far off.
Not at all.
For her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because she puts out, like, along with all her new albums, she puts out a video, like a whole movie to go with it.
Right.
So clearly, like, she would add this into it, like the making of the performance and stuff like that. So,
for sure.
Like the fact that they wouldn't do that.
The insider emphasized that Swift's global influence, stating that Teller knows her worth. She knows the kind of ratings she would bring, the global attention that she commands. She wasn't about to hand that over for free. As such, the free performance was part of the fight. As an insider put it, they expect the biggest artists in the world to do it for exposure, explaining Taylor Swift does not need that exposure. So if you were looking at Taylor Swift to be at the Super Bowl, don't plan on it because it looks like they wouldn't even consider. I mean, the thing is that they're both right because they're both two of the biggest things in the world between her and the Super Bowl, or between the NFL.
Yeah, but the thing is she, I think, is in the right more because she definitely doesn't need them. They don't need her, but they definitely would like to have her.
Sure.
She doesn't need them at all, and she knows that they're making tons of money off of it and stuff. She's not out there. It's show business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's out there to make money. Yeah, she's an artist, and she likes to do the song, and she has plenty of money. But listen, if I'm coming in there and doing that, you're paying me.
Also, what is the real value to her to do it?
Because it's taking away from another night that she could be doing.
Right. Sure.
She could be doing a show that night and making millions of dollars.
It's like it's when we talk about doing celebrity boxing and people always want me to box certain people, and I'm always like, okay, but what is the value?
Right.
To me, I understand what it does for them, but what does it do for me? It needs to make sense on both sides before it works out.
It's the old boxing adage: if it makes dollars, it makes sense.
Oh yeah,
if it makes sense, it makes dollars.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm one of those Fort Myers listeners.
Well,
I thought I'd call in and say, love the show, big Bone fan.
Nice.
I appreciate you more than you know, and I'll be honest with you. The fact that you guys are 2 markets away doesn't even translate to money for us. It's just an appreciation thing, and I hope you guys know how much you're appreciated. We don't get to do a whole lot in Fort Myers because we're not out there, and it's not our market, but we definitely know that you guys are out there, and we appreciate you listening.
Well, I appreciate you. Also, I'm such a fan. You don't happen to have a pair of tickets for the tailgate this weekend, do you, for this Fort Myers girl?
If you're coming all the way up from Fort Myers, I will make sure you have tickets, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
All right,
That's wonderful.
You're just going to have to hold on for a minute because Carmen will grab you when we end the show and she'll hook you up.
I'll be right here.
All right, honey. Thank you.
That's awesome. We went down there and played at Jim Belushi's club, which I don't know if that exists anymore. I don't think it does. But we played out there, and it was a blast, and we had a bunch of people and stuff. Maybe make another trip down there sometime.
I definitely would bring the band down there and play down there for sure. It was wonderful.
And I'm sure some of the other people from the Bone would come down if we did a big thing down there and had the band play,
That's true. We could just take someplace over.
Yeah.
I bet you Budweiser's got one of those stages we could pull.
Yeah.
The ones that, do you remember we played at MacDill Air Force Base one time? We played on one of those portable stages. It was like a big truck that just opened up. That thing was great.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Medicine Man?
Yeah, what's up, man? I was at the Weird Al concert last night.
I saw a picture of you and your hero, Drew Garabo.
I know. He was pretty cool. A lot of people came up to me last night. Man, what a sweatbox last night there. More than 6,000 people, and I was sweating like hell there, and they put a good show on, Weird Al.
And
Weird Al Yankovic and his band.
How did you get your tickets?
Me and Chris were hunting for tickets outside. We didn't get it to you. I didn't know you guys were down here when I saw your trucks down here at the entranceway.
So wait, you went hunting for tickets, or how did you get them? How did you end up with the tickets?
I imagine if people had extra comp tickets, I got one off of one person, and Chris got one off another person.
Hilarious.
And it was not easy. It was a lot of family people there too, and Puddle's a clown. I was expecting more out of that act than it was last night.
You didn't appreciate Puddle's the clown?
It was okay, but it could have been better.
Yeah.
It didn't suck.
Well,
I thought it was going to be more comical or something.
Well, hopefully he can work on his act.
He did bring somebody on the stage, to do some kind of Spanish song. It was kind of funny. He was dressed up like a banana. But I like Weird Al's antics and parodies that were funny, and entertaining. It was a very clean concert. It was more like a Disney concert compared to the other concerts I go to.